would-be treasure hunters / looters who did not survive their foray into the Dusk Vigil. One of them sheared their rope and fell from a great height and went squish on the stones. And a couple other people who were on the rope but lower didn't quite die, but still had some injuries. You found one that had a broken leg and one that died of indeterminate causes.
Sure wish we could have determined it by asking that skeleton.
They did.
So the fall.
But he didn't say what killed him, or the other guy.
He wasn't a doctor.
The fall killed the
boss.
Well, actually, it wasn't the fall that killed him. It was hitting the ground. Yeah.
They all said the fall was the cause.
It's the landing that killed him.
Yes.
What'd you say, Poe?
I said the response to what killed you and what killed your boss was both fall.
Yes. So, out of character, he bled out. He broke his leg. His bone was sticking through his leg. He had no way of patching it up, and he bled out.
Should have brought
the
it
other
third.
one.
Or a tampon.
Huh?
Nothing.
Wait, what?
Or a tampon.
Wow. Yeah, that would have helped, I'm sure.
Cleric or a tampon. Got it.
Don't they help you from bleeding out?
They do.
Confused.
Actually.
That type of injury.
No,
though.
it is. Yeah, they do.
For a compound
Gunshot
fracture.
wounds and everything.
No, gunshot wounds, just compound fracture, no.
They just cut off the bone and then put it in the hole.
Yeah.
Shoot the bone.
Yeah,
and then it replaces
because-
the injury, and then...
Because they have modern tampons in this time period. You're absolutely right. This is the kind of conversations that happen during
They're
D&D.
made from chocobo down.
That's terrible. No. You stop that right now.
There are sheep-like creatures in the world.
Choco no.
Okay.
It's a very backward society. They've invented airships and teleportation travel, but not feminine hygiene products.
They exist, they're just not tampons.
They're probably
it's
pads.
the same way they did it in medieval times. They had like little
Oh, just
cloth.
burn everything she touches. Got it.
Wow.
Is
Why are
is
we
it-
having this?
is a chocobo
Here to regulate this.
Yeah.
is a chocobo in the group that everyone rides a chocoho?
Yes.
Want to check?
Like the village bicycle.
Rule 34. Yeah.
Pass.
So anyway, you explored the Dusk Vigil. You found a couple of notes detailing the goings-on inside, and a story is starting to present itself to you of what happened here. And upon further exploration deeper into the Dusk Vigil, you found a corridor that split off into two paths. You chose to take the right path, which led to the West Barracks here. And you were exploring the rooms, the footlockers in those rooms, and the most interesting thing you found was in a locked footlocker, a skeleton that was stuffed inside unceremoniously. Claw marks, scratch marks on the lid from the inside. Not a good time for anyone involved, probably. But when you took out the head, and Kevin was holding it, it bit his hand. And you shook him off, and that's where we left off. You see... Okay.
Is he turning into a were-skeleton?
Yes.
Kevin, you've
No,
been
this-
bitten by a skeleton. We have to put you down.
The skeleton's turning into a were-Kevin.
Oh no. It's like when something bites Chuck Norris.
Alright. The skeleton falls to the floor, the head falls to the floor, and it makes a sound, and then rolls around and reassembles itself with the rest of the skeleton body, and stands up. And it pulls out from its rib cage an axe.
Kevin immediately tries to strike the.
Well, you're gonna have to roll initiative first.
Well, I was hoping I'd get opportunity
The
to
surprise
attack.
attack that it got on you.
I was gonna say, yeah, the chomp was the surprise.
I just feel as though because it's rolling around, Kevin's gonna try to kill this thing, and as it's like assembling, it's gonna take at least 6 seconds. That should be an attack.
Roll a d20, and if you get over a 10, I'll let you get a sneak attack.
Great D20, you got it.
Surprise attack.
It's a 2. fates. The fates said no surprise attack for you.
Are we all rolling initiative?
Everybody roll initiative.
Nice.
D20s and fails work for rolling initiative.
What do you mean?
Meaning, does it go to our
or a 1 on a d20 roll? Then yes, it counts.
Towards
No.
the limit break?
the limit break for the limit break?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
That's what I'm saying. Yes, it counts because it's
Okay.
a d20 roll.
Yeah.
Got it.
initiative is a dexterity ability check.
You guys.
Ah,
actually
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. So you lost some of your limit break build up.
Yeah, but we're at least the one cap.
You have 1 bar of limit break, right? What was I doing?
You were gonna show me your notes.
No. I'll show you my nuts.
Okay, that's not blaster.
I'm not okay with any of this conversation.
Oh, I forgot to change something.
I think you're gonna ask everybody their initiative.
Nope, not yet.
Oh, okay, we're all gonna die. Kevin first.
Skeleton takes out an axe, but then chooses to
Are y'all
explode.
Are y'all able to hear music?
Yep.
Good stuff.
Jonathan, roll a Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
If you don't roll a 20 or better, you're a skeleton.
You get
On
bonus.
the
I
inside.
rolled an 8. Oh, Constitution save throw. Wait. 8 plus 7, 15.
I don't know if I put this in the chat the other day or if I read it in the chat, but somebody says, "Doctor, looking at my X-rays." Oh no, just what I was afraid of.
That was
What? Skeletons.
That was me on Facebook.
Was that you?
On Facebook, yeah.
Okay, 20 plus.
23.
Jeez.
Hot
sucks.
damn. Did you roll a 20? An 18?
19.
Oh, 19.
15 plus.
16.
17.
Maybe that was not a confident throat clearing.
Was that 17 for Lamfifi?
Yeah.
It's not a bad roll. It was a bad roll, but not a bad result.
This music makes me want to shake my ass.
From one of the new dungeons.
It's booty shaking music.
Is the dungeon set in a desert?
No.
Is it set in an oasis?
No. It's the India allegory for the area.
The what?
I think it is set in a desert. It's just made of ice.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, 10 plus.
13.
11.
Also 11.
13, 11, 11.
And the skeleton
Think-
casts fireball.
I'm guessing you have a higher dex, Millie?
Yeah, at 18.
Yeah. Rollies.
I mean, I rolled a 10.
Which one? You guys can choose who goes when it comes up. Did I not get anybody yet?
Yeah, Kevin rolled a 6.
Okay. I believe that's everyone. Okay. Deus, you are up first. There's
Okay.
a newly assembled animated skeleton in front of you.
Okay. So, so we heard the pitter patter down the
You
hallways,
heard
right?
echoes, you have no idea where it's coming from.
Okay. So I am going to ready in action, aim my gun at the door. First thing that comes through, that's not us, I'm blasting it.
So, anyways, I started blasting.
Eventually.
Okay. Lamfifi, you're up.
So, anyways, I prepared to start blasting.
So, currently, can't see anything.
There's one skeleton in the room with us right here in front of Kevin. That little white dot.
It was in a locker closet, which is where you should keep skeletons.
In the closet.
Okay. Let me see. I'm going to. I guess I'm going to cast mirror image,
Okay.
and no, I think I'm gonna have my pet do something. But hold on, I forgot. I have to pull up his sheet separately.
Does he need his own figure?
Probably.
It was Professor Flame or something like that?
Ember.
Professor
Yeah.
Ember, right?
Oh, sorry. A quick rule question. Do I add my proficiency to my damage or strength attack?
No, you add your proficiency to the attack roll, just your modifier to the damage.
Got to the attack roll. Got it. Cool. Thank you.
No problem. All right. Speaking of, the skeleton Draugr specifically in front of you, Kelvin,
Jogger are just cooler skeletons.
is going to gore Kevin.
Get gored, bitch.
Alright, can I roll my little attack, fire guy attack on the thing?
Oh, sorry. I thought you said you're done. You're moving your fire guy to attack it?
Yeah.
Who's got melee
Bless.
or range?
Salud.
God bless.
Melee, I'm pretty sure.
You're so cute.
Okay. Go ahead and attack it.
Then we'll keep giving you some more stuff. Fun.
Alright, 25.
25 hits.
Uh, 11 fire damage.
Okay. Professor Ember, the little familiar that Fifi has, slashes the skeleton and with a trail of flame behind it, doing 11 damage.
Our cantrips got leveled up.
So did mine. All right, Kevin. It's trying to gore you. That's a nat 20. Dustin, you may look.
Get fucked, Kevin.
Nobody's happy it wasn't her. First roll of the session.
Bring it.
Sure. I mean, when you put it that
It's
way.
already brought.
What do we say for critical?
Max damage and plus roll.
Okay.
Max damage for the initial, right?
Yeah. So whatever your normal stuff is max damage, then you roll and then modifiers.
Does that count toward our limit break?
Counts towards his limit break.
So that's 32 points of damage, Kevin.
Ah.
You, man.
I mean, he's goring him, so we want to read for Kevin's gun.
Don't worry, we definitely have a healer.
Okay, with its other hand, it's going to try to slash at your neck with literally just its hand.
It caresses you gently. You're freaked out. Psychic damage.
That's a 15 to hit.
It misses.
Okay, so you get stabbed in the gut with an axe.
No.
And then move away just
The
in time
point
to
of top.
avoid having your throat opened up by a sharp hand.
Hey, why is that thing moving right now? I don't understand it.
You feel a little bit of pain. I just want to point that out.
A little bit of
dark.
pain? Are you kidding me?
Rise on that.
I was being a little facetious. All right, Sid, you are up. Genbu, you're on deck.
Okay. How does Kevin look?
He looks
He's pretty ugly.
hurt.
You
Let me
gave
put
us
it this way.
you gave us a breakdown for health for our descriptive threshold.
Yeah, you bloody, battered.
So there's hurt, there's bloodied, there's battered, and then there's death's door.
He's like,
50, 75.
Yeah, but I want to say something that you saw. You saw some of the contents of what was inside Kevin's belly spill onto the ground. Let me put it that way.
he's battered.
Is that
He's
trillion? Watch
fine.
out.
He could probably take one more hit.
Death's door is like you're at 10% HP.
Yeah, he's fine.
Battered.
He's
Okay.
only 66% of his health. Whatever.
Now, like Eric said, we heard, or like Chris said, we heard things skittering around outside. With Sid's heightened hearing, would he know if they're kind of coming closer?
The echoes do sound as if they're headed in your direction.
Okay. Sorry, Kevin, but gotta make sure nothing else comes in. Sid's gonna touch the ground and cast Spirit Guardians. And the whole room, well, most of the room, pretty much, because it's in a 15-foot radius around him, is going to fill with what look like just motes of light just floating around. Just nice and calm blue lights floating around.
There are 4 lights.
Doesn't the skeleton take damage immediately since it starts? Or
It would be if it starts its turn in the...
It doesn't start when the spell is cast as well?
Mm,
It enters it, or if it starts its turn there.
right. Enters or starts the turn.
So it entered it when you cast the spell.
Well,
It
no,
didn't
it has to
enter.
make the choice to enter.
Yeah. But if it starts its turn there, it's gonna get hit.
Yeah. Okay, is that it for you, Sid?
Yeah.
Why am I so thirsty? Okay.
You need some poontang.
Immediately after that,
Kevin dies. Bummer.
Millie's like, it wasn't me. I lost my own death pool.
you have your readied action.
Yeah.
And you see something round the corner.
Is that a mini Darth Vader?
It's
No,
knives.
it's
Oh,
Oh shit.
Well, y'all are
It
fucked, 'cause
actually
that's
is knives. No.
Oh, okay.
a level 7 with rogue with Pathfinder stats. Y'all are fucked.
Step left, man. Affected everyone.
Okay. So I get 2 attacks, right?
Tell me.
Yes. That was a statement.
Okay.
Okay, so a 16 and a 23.
Both hit.
Oh, okay.
How do you make the calculation on your second attack? Do I subtract anything?
no, it's
No.
the same.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
First
Some
time playing
people
a.
for their second hit, don't they?
Yeah, I didn't see anything in the book, so you should be good.
Yeah.
However, offhand doesn't get your bonus
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah.
Correct.
Are you dual
For
wielding
melee
guns?
attacks.
No, I just got my pistol. I fired twice.
Offhand pistol
Okay,
does
so
get your bonus
6 and 10.
damage. For a total of 500.
It's 16 actually, but good try.
Not 100? Oh.
Why is Edge of Darkness missing?
It's on the box.
Yeah.
I was doing it to get more height before we had the thing.
I'm like, what?
Hey,
From the
guys,
shade.
quick question: was the axe that is in me, was that a hand axe or a great axe?
It is a hand axe and it's not in you anymore. He
Ah!
pulled it out.
Oh damn it! I
He
wanted
pulled
to
out,
take it out
bro.
my stomach and use it to
So I
attack.
got that +2 damage on this.
Okay. You
It's a rage gun.
shoot at it literally as soon as it comes around the corner, and then it gets to finish its action. You're permanently moved now to that spot in the order, right? Because you held your action.
No, it's a ready-
he
ready
readied
action.
an action.
Yeah.
You're right. Ready to action. It's
And
if,
it
it's if
also,
you choose to delay.
It's
Right.
you suppress a fire. It needs to make a con save or be knocked prone.
Oh, right. Okay. So the machinist save is it's 15, David.
I literally got 15.
Okay.
So,
Ty goes to the run.
So he did not get knocked prone.
Yeah, Tycho's
Okay. so
The
it
thing
comes
rolling.
to right about here. And I don't think that's within Sid's range, right? Is Sid?
No,
was
Sid's
it-
range
That's
goes
Sid back there.
to the door, not
Okay.
through the door.
So it just got there. All right, Genbu, you're up.
I can't see this one, right?
From where you are.
From
now.
where I am? Okay. But I can see the one hitting Kevin. I don't want to help Kevin. Though.
Well, you can see the dais shot through the door.
You don't have to help me.
Not also-
Oh, that's
also
true. I
on
can
deck.
move. I forgot. I forgot I had
An
legs.
enclosed stone space, 2 gunshots,
I'm gonna-
nobody can hear ever again.
Yeah. I'm gonna move over here.
Especially with how big your ears
Each one of
are.
these is 5
I
feet.
know, right?
Each square in there is 5 feet. Yeah.
So I was right here. 1, 2. That's like 20 feet. Because I was
15.
all the way in the corner,
Well,
right?
the corners are half. I didn't move.
Oh,
them.
okay.
The corners still count as a full square. If you're in the corner, that's 5 feet the next, then 5.
We'll just say I moved 20 feet. And I should be able to see that guy line of sight now, right? No. I'm gonna
Well,
move right
it
here.
depends because David, you have him on the line. Is he here?
I
Or is
wanted
he
him on the left
hugging
side.
the wall?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he's there.
Okay, so I totally can't see him because the door's in the way.
No, but you would have enough movement. To
I have
get-
enough movement to get right here.
He's not hiding behind the door per se. It's just that happens to be where he is.
Still can't see him though.
Well, no, because if you can draw a corner from your corner to his corner, so
Yes, yeah.
for line of sight, you can see his square.
Right, but I'm gonna do a ranged attack spell, and he's in 3/4 cover.
That's
That's
up to the
not-
DM, 'cause that's
he's
more
not- he's not
artistic
in cover.
representation
Okay.
of the door.
In that case, I'm gonna throw a firebolt at it.
Believe it or not, these undead skeletons don't usually think too much about going into cover.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh.
or at all.
Wouldn't have guessed. Alright. My bonus is plus
It's a good
7.
song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. Got the vibes
Well,
going.
that's something
19?
Final Fantasy's 19.
19?
Hits.
They've never had a bad track record with music.
True that.
Not a bad track record with those tracks. Okay, I get it.
I had a
No,
chance and I
that's
missed it.
So piddly little 7 damage.
Is that all? What was it that you used?
2d10 fire bolt.
Firebolt.
Firebolt. Okay. So you just
Roll
see a
both,
bolt
right?
of fire weave its way through your group here and smack the skeleton for 7 damage.
And,
Fire snake, but it's on our side.
I guess that's all I'll do because I don't want to spend any flare points right now.
Okay.
And so I would say
Jimmy
that-
limited the amount that I have.
Not by the end, not in total. It's just the scaling didn't make sense to me that it went so weird. And actually, I thought I reversed it. Went back to what the book had.
Oh, on the printout.
I'd have to.
What the hell is this?
It's dead anyway.
It's right next to
Omega.
Omega. Yeah. But as soon as it enters the room, it gets hit by the spirit guardian.
Yep, Spirit Guard. Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
That is 12.
That's probably a fail. Give me a second. It is. Yeah, that's a fail. That will be. Let's see. 3d8 radiant damage as one of the light motes just explodes into a flash of light. 3d8.
By the way, the
It's
spell.
like 10 minutes.
Okay. And
Yep.
no for the uses, huh?
Nope. It just can't hit something more than once around. But it's it's one of the best divine offensive spells you can get.
That's 12 damage to it. 12 radiant.
Nice.
Okay.
And then I'm
You just see it show no pain whatsoever, and like no expression as it just continues charging forwards, and you see parts of its bone just like being ripped away by the light motes, kind of like as if you put a Mentos in a glass of Coca-Cola. You just see like bits of it getting ripped away. It doesn't seem phased at all. It's gonna swing at Omega.
first I'm gonna take a reaction against it.
1 second. How much damage did you say the radiant was? 12?
Yes.
12 radiant. Yep.
Thank you. Okay, go ahead, Omega.
As it moves into my space, I'm using my polearm master feat to whap it.
To whack it?
Yeah.
You mastered your polearm and now you're gonna whack it?
Yes.
Okay.
You got it. You understand. You understand me. It's a 22.
It's a good whack.
That hits.
Total of 8 damage.
Okay. So the skeleton who's just burst into this room has parts of its bone peeling away. Now it gets whacked with the polearm. And you see a part of its rib completely break off. It doesn't stop coming and it attacks Omega.
I made it faster for flare points, not slower.
So he whacked and it doesn't stop coming.
Yes. I chose my words.
Oh.
Flare points faster than what in the book. Because in the book, your 4th flare point you get at level 4, and then nothing until level 10. So I changed it to get your 4th flare point at level 4 and your 5th at level 7, and then your 6th at level
This got
11.
all crunchy.
Okay.
Because I felt that was laying
So
down the
it's
same amount
charged-
for like 6 levels.
For all
Yeah.
intents and purposes, this was a charge attack at Omega, and it's for 18.
18 is my armor class.
Okay, so it hits for 18. It's going to gore you, and then you need to make a strength saving throw afterwards. Go ahead and do the strength saving throw now.
20.
Are you sure? Because I thought as written I got
Did
6
you say
by
20?
now.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
No.
I have a +7 to my strength saving throw.
12.
+7.
That's
Woo.
a PDF.
Yep.
Because I'm
Strength
missing-
saving throws are my best
Okay, you
thing.
fucked up my cantrips, so fuck you.
Yeah, the cantrips, yes.
Which cantrips for a red mage makes sense.
You take 9 damage, but you're not knocked backwards or
Bonus
prone.
action level.
This is fucking chump change.
Millie, you're up. Millie and Omega are up.
As opposed to
simultaneously.
cantrips,
Who's
which
going
can
first?
always be bonus action.
I mean, Omega can go first since there's things in her face.
I could have said
Sure.
a healing word, Kevin.
I'll go first. I'm gonna hit the thing that hit me.
Okay.
All right, first roll. That's a natural 20.
The finger using.
Nat 20.
Nice.
The nat 20. So the rule is full damage.
Yeah, max damage on all dice rolled, and then you roll all dice on top of that.
All right, I'm gonna pump a munition into that. So
A what?
munition.
Oh.
She's a gunbreaker.
This guy's boomstick.
32 damage.
It's a good amount of damage.
Okay. Yeah. You've blown off parts of its body. Well, its skeleton.
Is it
It's
still?
standing?
Is it still coming?
Jesus Christ!
Still
All right,
coming.
then I'll hit it again.
Okay. It does not look good. I'll put it that way.
What if I told you I wasn't joking? I rolled another natural 20.
I would say
Wow.
you just added twice to your limit break bar, but go ahead, do your damage.
Okay. I'm not going to slam another munition into this one, so we'll just max out. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah. Okay, so it's just a D8.
Oh, what
That's
element
next
did you
nine.
use with the munitions the first time?
It's thunder.
Thunder, 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 thunder.
Yeah. So it was what would that be?
Thundercats. Ho!
8. It was 8 plus 4.
It's your
So
damage.
yeah,
then
16 of
roll-
it. 16 of it was bludgeoning. The rest was thunder damage. And then this on the first one, and the second one was 13 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. It had 12. So Micah shoots it, and you just see it explode in bone chips that go bouncing off of the wall and hit the floor. And the only thing that could go through Sid's mind is, I weakened it for her. All right.
Omega's in her
All
element.
right. One down.
And Omega yells 1. Starting to keep track.
Nice. Please do.
Is there any further sound of things coming down the hallway?
At the moment, the sound of battle has drowned out anything you could hear outside of this room.
I mean, we can never hear again because 2 people fired weapons.
You're great. Next up, invent a silencer.
Well,
Silencer would actually slow the bullet and decrease damage, right?
no, not. It doesn't slow it enough. It doesn't slow it enough to reduce the damage, except at extreme distances. Nor does it really reduce the sound a whole heck of a
Not
lot.
like the movie.
I mean,
No,
there,
no.
No.
there's a spell for that.
Just yeah.
Couldn't you shoot it through a pillow or something like that?
No, that's.
That's just fake.
Is it?
It's
No.
full.
But I
still
did
full
hear
sound.
a neat artificer idea where they took a gun and then made a permanent silence spell in a 1-foot radius on the barrel.
Mhm.
So then it was just a silent sniper rifle at that point.
That's interesting. So anyway, take your turn.
Yeah. So
Kevin, you're on deck.
Yep.
Just like your guts.
Yep.
Oh, too soon.
all right. So Millie will go ahead and designate Deus as her dance partner for this combat.
That crit Kevin took would have downed me. I have 32 health.
Oh yeah.
What are you doing?
So
Do you even lift,
Deus,
bro?
The dance partner for this combat.
You start dancing? Yeah, thank you.
Genbu says, please, I can only get
I
so
don't know, when
wrecked.
you did that, I just started picturing the Tunok, hey!
And then she's going to have to attack first. She's basically just gonna pull out her musket and shove it right into the creature's ribcage and fire, because she doesn't have penalties on ranged
I
attacks
thought
and
we
close
weren't trying
combat.
to be dirty anymore.
Who said that?
Oh, okay.
Skeletons are clean.
Okay, that's a 14 to hit.
14 hits.
Cool.
Good, because it'd be really sad to miss when you put your musket in it.
Yeah.
I mean, the barrel came through one of the rib cages.
Shot outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It shot. It missed every bone.
Okay, so
You ended up
that's
shooting Deus instead.
Nope.
9, 13,
Good dance partner.
16,
You shouldn't have been moving around so much while you're
that's-
gonna aim.
20, 20 piercing damage.
Piercing. Okay.
And then
Your gun does piercing?
all kinds do piercing.
It's too bad it doesn't do bludgeoning to a skeleton.
Yeah, Millie doesn't know that. And then
Mine does bludgeoning.
Omega's weapon does bludgeoning.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good.
Well, my stick does bludgeoning. My munition does thunder.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Thunder.
And then she'll
Which one are you attacking? The one hit
the
Kevin?
one that's right here,
Okay.
because she's in melee with that one. And then
You did
she
20 points of damage.
20 piercing.
Wow.
Sneak attacks, love them.
These guns do not like. These skeletons do not like guns. They existed before guns did.
I was gonna say, it's like, hey, welcome to the future.
Yeah.
And then she's going to engage in her dazzling dance. So Deus has advantage on their next attack
Okay.
I'm dazzled.
against that skeleton, and then it's an opposed performance perception check.
Dance.
That was terrible.
You said you're dazzled.
What is the
12
no? What is the
perception.
Perception. 9.
Cool. So then they both have disadvantage against attacking her, and she has advantage attacking them.
Strangely enough, these skeletons have low wisdom.
Weird.
Yeah. So she has disadvantage against everyone.
That is in the field right now. And then if something else rounds the corner, it needs to make a perception check too,
Right.
because she's dancing until her next turn. And then as a bonus action, she will disengage, but just chill out over there.
As you can see, Genbu is staring, or was staring straight at her.
Creep.
Land Fifi, you're up.
But yeah, so she's just dancing through
Where
the
is
people.
Land? Oh,
I thought I was up. You missed Kevin.
Oh, I did. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I
good.
totally did. Then you're up.
He's so
Sid,
forgetful.
how'd this good thing get your light stick? And then he's going to
What?
attack it.
I think it's
The
spine.
spine.
He's going to attack it. Two attacks.
Okay.
Bum.
Advantage apparently because of Millie.
No. Millie has advantage against it.
Oh, never mind.
So nice. That's 19.
That hits.
And then, oh god, 25.
Sorry.
That misses. They both hit.
All right, so I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna plunge. Just adds a 2d6. That's hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Plunge.
Oh, unless it does more damage.
No, it's a different ability that adds damage to it.
Plunge is basically charged.
So it is plus 4, 8. So 36. Oh no, yeah, that's right. You did 36 to me. I'll do 36 to you. And it's Kevin swings at slashing damage though. I don't know if that means
36?
36 total. Yep.
36 isn't exactly how much HP
How
I
did
had.
you get?
Yeah.
Two hits.
Right.
Ah!
Okay, so Kevin just completely smashes it. You see it crumple to the ground, and the jaw that has a little bit, or the teeth that have a little bit of Kevin's blood still left on them, they smash upon hitting the ground.
Oh, all you guys gotta do is hit them and they'll fall over. Not that hard, just twice.
Kevin, you feel a wetness around your midsection and legs.
Did you pee yourself?
I look down. Oh, that's not good. And I put my left hand over my stomach. Kevin can no longer make attacks right now because it's a two-handed weapon.
Okay. I mean,
Let me play it.
if you're doing that, then that's up to you. But yeah, you're completely covered in blood from your waist down.
Yep, Kevin gonna do that. Makes sense.
Okay. Cool.
Poking it
Deus is up,
intestines.
followed by Land Fifi.
I was already up though.
Were you?
Yeah, then Fifi hasn't gone yet, right? Or did she?
No, and Fifi went.
Oh, okay.
They
You're
did
the
mirror
top of the
image.
order.
Stop the order. Okay, cool.
Yeah, thank you. Fifi last turn cast mirror image and had Professor Ember attack.
Okay, so I'm gonna shoot twice at Knives in the door.
Okay.
Get fucked, Knives.
No! Wait, I'm a friend!
Okay, so I'll
Came from
take
another world,
that.
IA.
So
Is that, a nat, is that a nat 20?
That's
No.
how Cousin
15.
Knives died.
yeah, so 15.
I only hope to roll a knives-based lineage in this world, and they just killed him.
So 24 for the first one.
I just love that Knives always had a cousin that had died in some crazy way.
Ooh. Okay, so I rolled a nat 1 on that,
Ooh.
and I got a 10.
What are you rolling
The
advantage?
10 misses.
It was only the first attack that gets advantage, not both.
Oh, just the first attack. Okay.
Damn it.
And technically, it was only against the one that I attacked, which died.
Oh, I thought you just get it for
It's the next attack against something that I attacked.
the same one. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a tag team effort.
Okay, so then my first one was a 15 and an 8. So
15 hits.
yeah, well, no, I mean 15 plus my
So
modifier.
you would have rolled a 15,
Yeah.
and then the second would have been over.
Yeah, so a 24 and a
17.
9 is a 17. Yeah.
They both hit.
Okay. Ooh, okay, so 3 plus 8 would be
11.
11. So 11 damage total.
Okay. Shooting again.
Yeah.
Blam! Blam! You started blasting for 11 damage.
Dance partner is good, but it's not that good.
Yeah.
'Cause it's
Oh,
just
okay.
a little sprinkling of
You see
extra
bits
stuff.
of bone break off, but you didn't hit any of the bones squarely. It's more like it chipped, going in and out of the rib cage kind of thing.
Square bones.
Well, that driver's dead.
It's a Minecraft skeleton. Which means they can do slashing damage because they cut through the sharp corners.
Is that Darth Vader? They're all Darth Vader.
So we have Knives and Cayman,
It's like One Punch Man.
and I don't remember that one.
That was Brad's character.
Which one?
The original.
Oh, okay. Haven't seen it in forever. Look. Okay. So sad his sword broke.
Me too.
Because that wasn't Edenard, was it?
No, that was Dominus.
Right. So we're mega fucked if we have Dominus, Cayman, Knives, and Brad's character's name I can't remember. L. That was a level 20 character.
Okay. Sid, you are up. There are now 3 additional skeletons in the doorway, basically.
For a total of 4.
Isn't
Before
Fifi
me.
before me?
Yes.
I don't know how I just skipped you again. Yes, Fifi.
Why are you skipping all over the place? What's up with
I
that?
don't know. It's been a long fucking day.
Cast spells because any creature targeted with a spell, you can
It
consider
counts.
a cast spell.
What is reanimating these things? Alright, I'm gonna cast a chromatic orb on, I guess, the damaged one.
Can you see it from where you are?
Um,
Yeah, more or less. You can. That's fine.
Okay, let's see.
I'm just an old man. Help me. I'm lost.
Have you seen my servant? I need to beat him to death.
Okay, it's 24 to hit.
Jimmy, can I ask you to give us one of those?
Sure, more ice.
Please. 24 to hit hits.
Okay, then it's 16 damage, fire.
Okay.
And then I'll have
It has caught flame, but it's still alive.
alright, Amber will try to hit that one then.
Okay. Moving over there. Yep.
That's only gonna be a 9.
That one misses. Alright.
Alright, I think that's it.
Now it's Sid's turn.
All right. Let's see if Where is Kevin right now?
Right in the middle. He's right here.
Okay, so Sid will move pretty much right behind him, which should also get more of the front door in the radius of the spell, but that really doesn't matter until they start their turn anyway. And he will first cast a Flatus Misery on the damaged one.
So Kevin.
No, the damaged, the damaged skeleton.
Okay.
Let's see. I believe I get 2 bolts now.
Yeah, if that's your Eldritch Blast thing, it's 2.
Yep.
2 attack.
First one is a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
15 hits. That is. Okay. That is 4 radiant damage. Second one is a 10. I don't think that's a hit.
10 misses. But you
And
said
does it?
No, it misses.
4 radiant damage. Oh,
Yeah,
10
4 radiant damage. 10 misses. Okay. And with his bonus action, he's going to cast Healing Word on Kevin.
Okay.
Hey.
Being a little bitch. Worked.
We need Kevin to use both hands, preferably. Okay, 1d4. That is a 7 healing to Kevin.
Nice.
Is that enough to heal up part of my wounds? At least it's not like, I know it's still gaping, but
It's like the weakest of stitches. But you can move.
I
And
was gonna
that'll-
bring it back. We're good.
Closing the wound.
It's like somebody used some Elmer's glue to close your wound.
That will do it for Sid.
Well, Kevin's just gonna eat that.
Well, see, but now it's enough for you to be an anime protagonist who is injured, but in the next scene is injured just lightly enough that they can get up and still be a badass.
Awesome.
But are constantly clutching their side after every major thing and be like, oh no, I'm gonna rip my stitches. I'm gonna quadruple backflip I just did.
You were just given the power of friendship.
No, he told you that you're better, and now it's psychosomatic, so you actually think you're better, but you're not.
Thanks, I'm feeling much better now.
Bob said you're okay.
You might want to just take it easy, Kevin. Just that's not going to hold very well.
Way more skeletons to kill. That feels great now.
All right. Before Genbu's turn,
Everybody dies.
all of you hear this strange disembodied chanting in a language that makes no sense to you. It sounds like they're speaking in tongues. And then
I have
from
a
around the corner, very slowly walking, you see another skeleton that looks bigger than the others and appears to have intelligence in its dull eyes. And it just stops right here and continues
Large
chanting.
size?
Huh?
Large size?
No, it's large compared to the other skeletons, but still medium sized.
So would you say it has a light in its
Okay.
eyes?
Yes.
As opposed to the skeletons
for
are just
square
pockets.
placement purposes.
Oh, just leave it in the middle there because I don't think. Well, actually, push it back 1 square. There we go. That's fine. I was doing that more for cinematic purposes. But yeah, their eyes are like small glowing blue embers. Okay. The flaming skeleton that's sitting there is going to try to gore Professor Ember.
And then it orders a daiquiri.
And I believe does it start its turn in the Spirit Guardians?
No, they're great.
What was that?
Does it start its turn in the Spirit Guardians?
No, it's still outside the room.
I know, but I moved over for.
You are the cusp of the doorway is
Okay.
where
Yep. Got
it's
it.
15 feet, right?
Yep, 15 feet from Sid.
You do like a lateral move.
It's gonna try to gore Professor Ember. Oh.
Take this, rate my professor.
I rate you an F.
But a
That
5 for
is-
hotness.
That is a 23 to hit.
Let's see.
Forever.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
I love that you had to look. Okay. for 14 damage.
14.
Fun. Who died? Who did we lose? And then
I
Dylan.
think it's Dylan. Professor Ember took 14 damage.
Okay.
But now it's going to hit him again.
oh boy.
That's a 24 to hit, so... I rolled a 17 and an 18. That's 12 damage to Ember.
Okay.
Okay, Ember still up.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Oh no, my second
right.
favorite teacher.
Your second favorite teacher.
How good is Professor Ember looking right now?
Not great.
It's like got little smoke trailing off it, like a candle that's about to go out.
I'm just picturing a Charmander whose tail flame's
Yeah.
almost completely gone.
Okay.
Wait, does Professor Ember have more health than Millie?
Yes.
Lovely. the class, literally the teacher's pet's pet has more health than me.
I don't know how much health does Millie have.
24?
Yeah.
I mean, Professor Ember just took 26. So, all right, Genbu, you're up. Millie, you're on deck.
Before I go, Eric, I have 2 questions for you. Is Professor Ember immune to fire, and would you have told us as much?
Probably. Let me see. Yep, damage, immunity, fire. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay. So I'm gonna cast Dragon's Breath on myself, and walk up to right behind Ember, wherever I can get.
Yeah, I'll help there. There's room, it's just the shape of Professor Ember.
Yeah.
There we go.
And I'm gonna breathe Dragon's Fire in a 15-foot cone in front of me.
You guys are all kind of clumped up there.
Be a shame
Skills
if
and cast Bone Ball.
if somebody
Cast Fireball?
casts Fireball, yeah. But yeah, I'm casting Dragon's
What is
Breath,
that odd
15-foot
chanting
cone.
that you hear?
So I don't think it hits
Fireball,
this guy, but it hits these
fireball,
four.
fireball.
What was that?
It doesn't hit this guy, but it hits these 4, right? 15-foot cone in front of me.
15-foot cone will hit those 3. It won't hit the
These
last
3?
one. Yeah.
So not this guy,
No.
and obviously not this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta bounce the fire off the wall.
Yes, that's how breath works.
Yeah, I mean, if you can arc bullets in whatever that movie was.
Wanted.
Okay, so they all need to make a Dexterity saving throw.
At least it makes sense in Hawkeye, which is so good.
Hawkeye looks very good.
Yeah, I'm not done with it yet, but I'm loving it.
Oh, well, here's some spoilers.
DC 15.
Oh,
Okay.
it's Marvel.
That one's 9.
Thank you. He said DC 15. I said no, it's Marvel.
Yeah.
12 and 9 again. So they all fail. Hey, don't fuck up your dice.
Oh shit.
Did you fuck it up?
No, he did good.
That's 16 damage for all of them.
You're only rolling once for all of them?
Pretty sure that's how it works for breath weapons.
That's fine.
That's a
I
breath.
mean, like if
weapon.
you dragon breath weaponed us, you wouldn't do.
This one melts away, the knives one.
Oh, nice.
It just basically melts to the ground. It burns up.
Visually, though, from my perspective, it looked like you grabbed a handful of dice and rolled 1.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, from the top view or?
But just from here, because I can't see the back of the box.
Did you get it?
Alright, 16 damage to those 2.
And Dominus and
You don't look at my notebook, did you?
No, but I should have. Damn it.
I love the little model I made for knives.
It's a good one.
I always
Hiding
forget
that
that I
knife
can
so
read.
perfect.
I'm sorry that my friend painted the other one poorly.
I mean, it's fine enough. It's
Yeah.
not like I stuck with him forever.
I told her not to paint that one. She's like, I'm going to paint this one. And she started painting it and I didn't even realize.
No. It's him after retirement, so he has a red flashy suit for
okay.
business purposes.
Right.
Sure.
Tied to blood. Alright, so, Millie, you are up.
And Omega, right? 'Cause we're tied.
You and Omega, yes.
Yeah. Dylan, do you want to go first, or can Millie go first?
Whatever, you go first. My shit is basic as fuck.
All right, perfect. So Millie is going to. She's standing right next to Kevin. She's going to go ahead and just rub her hand on his gut, get it covered in blood, and then flick.
It hurts, Kevin.
He doesn't care. And then flick to Cayman, Dominus, and the guy in the back, because that is the material component for the Bane spell.
Blood?
A drop of blood.
Amelia, I don't think you helped much.
Up to 3 creatures of your choice that you can see within range must make charisma saving throws. Whenever a target that fails a saving throw makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or the saving throw.
Yep. Interesting. So that's So
You cast that at level 1.
yeah. So I'm just picking those 3.
And it's charisma.
Charisma DC 15.
Little did you know, charisma happens to be the maximum stat for skeletons.
It is in Pathfinder.
Smooth.
They do have great smiles.
That's how they base their health in Pathfinder.
Well, their teeth are pretty yellow. Alright, so we'll roll for Cayman first.
Are skeletons immune to poison damage?
You have no idea.
You wouldn't know, but yes.
I
Just
remember
kidding.
rolling the exact same thing on a different die for Dominus. And for the one in the back, I rolled a 2, a 2, and a 3.
Yay! It's because of the thematic impact of cursing them with Kevin's
In
blood.
case you were wondering what that translates to, -1, and 0.
Awesome. And then she's going to, since she cast a spell, she's going to do her dazzling dance again and just whee over there.
Because they're covered in Kevin's blood, they receive -2 penalty to intelligence.
I don't know if they need that help. They literally already have a -2.
By any of these 3, you have advantage on.
Okay.
Maybe
the
they
first
get
attack.
lower charisma.
Kevin's pretty charismatic.
Yeah, Kevin's pretty charismatic. 14 in charisma.
Yep. And the opposed performance checks in case they try to.
Oh, you know what? I bet Kevin speaks in tongues, so he would know what that other guy was saying.
You're right. They're trying to order from Wendy's. That's what they're saying.
Is this girl? They're trying to get some food from her.
Not really. What?
20 performance against their perception
Oh boy.
for the units.
They fail, all of them.
Cool. But she's out of line of sight anyways.
I lied. One of them succeeds. The one in the back.
Too bad you can't see me anyways.
Oh, okay.
Basically, because she danced as she moved, so. But now she's just chilling in the corner.
So what is that?
Omega.
It's
Followed
a
by
dance.
Kevin.
Okay.
Hide, except you don't have to lose sight, but it's also not completely as good as hide, because hide's you're just gone.
Mhm.
So, just to balance that out.
Where is nearest enemy?
Like blending into the crowd.
The nearest enemy is
From
Okay.
you is 10 feet away.
10 feet.
5
Okay.
10. There's only 2 squares,
right,
because
okay.
5.
I can't really see it from here.
Yeah. So you want to
Alrighty.
It's the bald one, Cayman. He is
Uh-huh.
closest to Omega.
Yeah, we'll fight Cayman. Why not?
Oh,
Blood.
Something everybody wanted to do.
You have your.
well, you have to see, as a skeleton, I think it's important that everyone knows I'm doing a good job trying to kill you.
It's not a bad idea.
And then you said advantage on this?
Right here.
Yeah.
I have that over here.
Yeah, I can work on that since I just had my turn.
Sure.
James?
Say it again. I'm sorry.
Oh, is there advantage on this one?
No,
Something about-
the bane just gives them penalties. It doesn't give you bonuses.
Got it. Just check. Alright, I'm gonna whap it. Gonna take my stick and drive it into its gut.
Yeah.
First one's only a 9.
You just gotta hit that thing twice. It should fall down.
And then I missed the first one. Second one, I'm gonna bring the stick back
How
into
do
its
you know you
face.
You got 9 total.
24 for the second attack.
Oh yeah, good.
Wonderful.
And the camera's going to be shaky for a second. We're trying something different.
No worries.
That's when
I'm
Johnny
just.
woke up and had an idea.
I'm not gonna put a munition in this. So it's gonna be a total of 10 damage.
Or does Riley come up here now? Put in here?
Yes.
Yeah. Where'd it go?
It's right there. Oh no, that's third edition.
Did you move it?
No.
I thought it was sitting over here.
It's usually up here somewhere.
It was, I think it was on top of Tidal Blades last we saw it.
It's in my room. I'm so dumb. I took it out to read the rules. I'm
Oh.
fucking dumb.
Where'd that area go?
That became this.
Oh.
Okay. How much damage did you do? I'm
10
sorry.
damage.
Yeah.
10 damage.
10 damage. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I was just a little bit.
That's okay. 10 bludgeoning.
Cool.
Sometime.
You
And-
battle,
and-
you're still-
Am I able to tell if any of the fire damage is hurting them more than other damage?
they show no sign of whether or not they're actually hurt.
Okay.
Jimmy,
That's so much better, Jimmy.
Put it right here.
Is that better?
Just
Okay.
hang
Yeah,
it
way
down.
better.
Well, the clipping, it doesn't clip quite like that. I mean,
Oh, it doesn't.
it wouldn't balance quite right because it's not designed for that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Like
got it
that's
up,
our-
Chris. Nice job.
The way you
That's gonna
did
be
it
our
is
best
good.
bet.
That's perfect.
You're pitching a good game,
Yeah.
man.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
thanks.
So for reference here, now this guy
You
right
pitched
here
a solid 10.
is the one
Thank
that Omega just hit.
I love the game.
That's Omega, and then in the doorway is Professor Ember's little wolf thing, and then we have that one is Genbu, Kevin, Deus, Lon Fifi, Millie, and Sid. And this is the special skeleton in the back there.
Gotcha.
Priority kill target.
The only problem with that is you can't see you guys.
Well, they couldn't see us the first time from the bird's
When the
eye.
battle's over, you can move it back. to
Yeah.
where you normally have it.
Yeah, because that just. Boop.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, that was a great idea.
Keep that in mind for next time. Okay. Kevin, you're up.
All right, I'm just going to move to the closest skeleton to me.
I was so confused.
Okay, so you're
When she
basically
started speaking the
standing
accent.
right next to
Where'd this
Omega over here and attacking the Cayman.
This terrain was not made for so many people. that
There we go.
specifically, the door was not.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Then
so
I
you
will.
are- Any corner to Cayman. If you want to go one square forward, you'd be in melee with more people.
Yeah. Well, I can plunge for 15 feet. So, but yeah, I'll go in one square further. That's fine.
Okay, so then you are now in melee with all three of the base Draugr.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack the closest one first.
Okay, so that's Cayman. Kill your old self.
Attacking Cayman for 19 to attack.
Let's die. Kill it.
Does 19 hit?
Yes.
Oh,
I was thinking you could probably have that even one lower and it'd be closer.
20
I
But
don't
then we
think
wouldn't
so.
really be able to see the back part here.
hits for 20. Is it still living?
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna attack again.
Wow. Okay. So you slash your greatsword at it, and your greatsword scrapes off of the wall, but you're swinging with so much force it doesn't even slow it down as you just cut into the bones.
18 to hit.
That is a hit.
Awesome. Hold on. Or another 20.
Wow. Okay. It appears to be hanging on by a thread.
I don't understand. I hit it twice. Why didn't it go down?
Like its jaw is unhinged and hanging off to the side, and it just looks at you, and you get the feeling it's taunting you. Okay. Dace, before your turn, the one back here just starts laughing. So now it's audible, very clear laughter coming from the skeleton back here, and it stops laughing and it just says, "Join us." And as it does, you see this gas leak
Counterspell.
out of its mouth, moving directly towards all of you. The skeleton falls apart. It just falls
Huh.
to pieces on the ground.
Gross.
However,
Was that a spell that I cast though?
yep,
I'm counterspelling.
can a counterspell work on an ability?
No, spells only.
Yeah, it's an
That's why I
ability.
asked if it was a spell.
I know, it was an ability.
Gotcha.
I was thinking, I mixed up in my head. Okay, I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm great at those.
Is this a charm effect?
No.
Oh, that doesn't matter.
Where the fuck is my d20? There it is.
That's probably not good.
Do we have a paladin near us?
Don't know what Millie's gonna get, but what'd you get?
12.
12.
10.
Okay, what'd everybody else get?
23.
15.
13 for Sid.
19.
Okay.
Who got a 23?
Omega. Kevin, what'd you get?
19.
I can't hear it.
19.
19 this time.
19.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're very low, John.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Now you're fine.
You said 19, right?
Yeah, 19. Can you hear me better now or no?
Yeah, it's better now.
Really need your roll Constitution save. So far,
Not a line of sight thing.
no. So far, Sid, Deus, Genbu,
A natural one.
and
Really?
Millie
For 0.
all failed. The rest of you will take half damage from this.
I'm guessing
and
this
that was
was
a
the-
1 added to.
Yeah, and a total of 0. That was
Okay.
Nasty Boy in the back, I'm guessing, doing things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He disintegrated into a gas cloud and said, "Join us."
That's never good.
I wanted to counterspell it, but it's an ability, not a spell.
And is he still there, or did he gas cloud and reappear?
No, he's gone.
He's
off the board.
gone.
He fell to pieces.
Kind of like me whenever anything bad happens.
Word.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go ahead and put myself at 1.
Do you have the Orc's Ferocity thing?
Yep, tenacity.
That is. That is 13 points of damage if you failed your throw,
That's not too bad.
and it's 7 points of damage if you succeeded.
I'm not down.
This isn't as bad as when
half,
Kevin
half
shit
on
in the cave.
Oh, yeah.
You failed, so you take
Yes.
13.
Yes.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Because it was unnerving you. You launched into an explanation. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll let him go.
Okay, so this gas cloud rolled in among all of you, and it has not dissipated.
Hmm.
All right,
I have as much health as Millie used to have. now.
Deus, you're up.
Is
Okay.
it all, is it the entire chamber?
It's filled up that entire chamber, and as far as you can tell, everything
The
over
hallway
here.
and shit too.
Gotcha.
Oh shit. Okay, so there's nowhere in the room that we're currently in to get away from it.
Correct.
Ooh.
How does the ceiling
gust
look?
cantrip?
Huh?
How does the ceiling look? Fragile?
Not that you can tell. It's stonework.
And is it filled to the brim?
Yes.
Okay, so I gotta shoot Cayman twice.
I really thought you were shooting John twice. for
I
a
did
second.
too. I'm like, what?
Wishful thinking. So advantage on the first one. So well, okay. So I rolled a natural
That
one
was a real natural
with
one
one,
this time.
and
14.
no, 7 and 5 is a 12.
Oh, you get 7? I thought you got plus.
Well, I didn't use the Gauss
Roll a
spell.
Constitution saving throw for me at the start of your turn. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So the con save is a 16.
Okay. You take 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So I should just wait 1 turn, and then Millie will be down to 1 health.
Okay.
Okay. So so 12 misses, right?
12 misses.
Okay. So the second one.
Really hope this gas isn't flammable.
Ooh, wow. Shooting like crap. 15.
15 hits.
Okay.
Now, we did determine that he is not actually fire because he gives off no heat.
But he's immune to fire.
He works like an
So that's
evergreen.
7, 4. So 11 damage.
I thought you rolled another
To
1 on your
which
damage.
one were you?
Cayman,
right?
yeah.
Okay. Cayman just explodes into bone chips.
My favorite.
Can we do something about the smoke?
I
Sea
prefer
salt
banana
vinegar
chips.
bone chips.
There you go.
The salt from our
Best
ears.
kind.
Lanfifi, make a Constitution saving throw, and then you're up.
I don't want to.
Okay, well you take 13 points of damage then.
Same thing. So 15 again.
Okay, you take 7 points of damage. Go ahead and take a turn.
Okay.
Professor Ember would also be taking that damage.
Yeah. So then he's out.
Okay. It's easier for you to resummon though, isn't it?
I think it just falls familiar. rules.
If I do it within 1 minute, it's basically just an action. Otherwise, I could do it when we wake up.
Ah. Okay.
All right. So how many of these guys are left?
Poison.
Poison. I'm immune to.
I'm sorry, did you say something?
How many of these things are left?
2.
Two.
And they are untouched, I believe.
No, one of them, the one that looks like Dominus was hit.
Oh, okay.
All right. I guess I'll cast another chromatic orb at that one.
Okay.
Uh, 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Uh, 12 damage. Fire.
Okay. It is engulfed in flame, but doesn't seem to mind much. Okay. Anything else for you?
That's it, I guess.
Okay. Well, the one that looks like L. Oh, no. Yeah. One that looks like L is going to hit Kevin.
It's okay, you can take it.
With a minus D4.
Yeah. No, you're right. Minus D4.
But was
Nice.
it still enough for 20 though?
14 because of Bane.
Misses.
It misses? Okay.
I have to make a concentration check because of the poison damage.
Okay.
I thought it was only when you get struck by something.
Second attack.
Anytime you take damage.
Oh, Kevin, I need you to
I'm
make
pretty
a
sure.
Constitution saving throw, please.
Yeah, I think that's the way
I'll
it is.
check that.
I could
Your
have sworn
second
it was only when you got
attack
struck.
is-
I hope that would make it better.
Constitution saving throw. 24.
Okay, you take 7 points of damage.
Kevin's looking. What's the one before you're like under 10?
There's hurt at 75%, 50% is bloodied, 25% what I say battered, and then 10%
I guess
is
it just
death's
says any
door.
damage.
Okay, he's looking battered. He's fine. He's just looking battered.
Okay, well I just did my second hit on you, and that was
Pass
for
mine.
18 AC. Does that hit?
Hits.
Okay. So you might be worse than battered now.
How many times can you do it?
10? Because it's a 1 minute
16 points
concentration.
of damage.
Kevin is close to death's door.
Close to death's door or close to death?
He's close to death's door. He's knocking.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus, he has a lot of HP.
Oh.
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven.
Okay.
He has 2 knocks on heaven's door before.
All right, the one that looks like Dominus is going to move up and hit Sid.
If it passes by me, I'm gonna hit it.
And it also takes spiritual guardians.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, not Sid, hitting Omega.
But Omega does get.
I'm still gonna hit it.
Okay, go ahead.
That was a 13
13 total.
to hit. Yeah.
That misses.
Okay.
And now it's going to hit you.
Okay.
That's a miss. Trust me.
Okay.
That one is a 24.
That'll hit.
Okay. It swings its axe at you for 11 damage.
Okay.
All right.
Second level spell, but bonus.
That's it
and
for
you
it.
keep separate.
How's Omega looking?
Oh, I'm so fine.
Okay. Sid, now you are up.
Right.
And Genbu, you're on deck.
I will move up to the corner right where Genbu is, kind of tuck myself into that corner.
Do your
On
spirit
this side?
weapons? Do your spirit weapons follow you? Or
Yes,
does it say
it's
where-
centered around him.
Okay.
And I
So that should put them all in the area
But they have to move themselves into the area.
Or start.
if they start their turn there.
Yeah. But yeah, they are both within. You're around the corner, but the radius of the spell is.
Right, should catch them.
It goes around corners.
I will cast
Spirit weapon.
Again.
I cast inflict wounds on Kevin.
Oh, and the con save for the poison.
Oh yes, please make a Constitution saving throw.
Oof.
I will say, those of you who have rolled your Constitution saving throw, it looks like the air had, or the poison in the air appears to have dissipated a bit.
Okay.
18 plus nothing.
Constitution throw. It still looks thick. What was that?
It's not in your lungs yet.
Pick.
Do your job.
I'm sorry, I was talking over you. What did you say?
Your save.
No, it was 18 plus 0. So
Okay, so you take 7 damage.
okay.
7 poison.
All right. I am going to kind of poke my head around the door just so I can see people, and I will cast Mass Healing Word.
Fuck.
It's not going to be much, but it'll be something. It'll hit for Kevin, Omega, anyone else who's hurt, including myself.
Yeah,
I can
I'm
get-
listening.
I can get 6 people. So Kevin, Omega, Sid. Who else looks the roughest?
Probably Millie because she has the lowest health cap.
Millie.
Yeah.
Genbu's not great because he, failed his constitution.
Right. Genbu and Fifi, how you doing?
Surviving.
I will survive.
It
I
will
mean,
be.
not like perfect, but not quite
Ooh, that's not
death
bad
door
though.
yet.
That'll be 8 points of healing to everybody.
Oh yeah.
I'm at 27.
I don't look like I'm on death's door anymore, but like really close.
I'm about to breathe fire on
For the rain reaction, I'll use prayer to get confession charge.
Nice.
Okay.
That's all I got.
About to do.
Call an ambulance, but not for me.
Okay. Call an ambulance, but not for me. I love that. All right. Genbu, you are up. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oof.
Roblox.
God damn it. 11.
Oof. Take 13 points of damage.
No.
And, con-
I said no.
and concentration.
Yeah, I gotta do my concentration. Nat 20.
Hey.
Nice. Build
I'm
that
very
charge, build
good
that
at
charge.
concentrating.
I just picture you like holding your cheeks
Okay.
full of like,
So-
fire, but very concentrated.
Is it possible for me to get next to Kevin without breathing fire on him and hitting both of these guys? It's okay if you say
You would
no.
have to shove Omega to the side and be like
That's
that.
fine.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
I refuse.
Oh, thanks, Gabu.
I refuse. I'm a stone wall. You breathe fire on me
You shove Kevin to the side.
or nothing.
Alright, so they both need to make dexterity saving throws. Beat a 15. If they beat a 15, they take half damage.
You said dex?
Yes.
Do it.
Okay. That one succeeded.
This one?
Yeah, that one failed.
That's okay, it's only 7 damage.
So 4 damage for the one that succeeded, 7 for the other.
And then. Oh, and then. I guess since I'm next to Kevin, I'm going to take this opportunity to talk some shit.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, Kevin, just pick yourself up by your bootstraps. It's a healing word.
Actually, I think that's a great idea. Everyone should be picking themselves up by their bootstraps.
Christ.
Healing word for 7. So that's 7 more health for you, Kevin.
Oh, what? You healed me? Oh, that totally inspired me. Oh, it's very unlike Gabu. It made me feel pretty good, Gabu. I mean, I feel like I can hit more things now.
Oh no. That's the end of my
Millie, make a Constitution saving throw. Does it matter?
I mean, no,
Oh, you
I
just
got
got hit.
healed.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And even if I pass, I didn't pass.
13 points of damage. Oh, you got 1?
I'm at 6.
Okay.
next turn though.
I like that you You're keeping track of exhaustion and your death.
Basically, every time I use tenacity, I'm going to add a little thing to the near-death counter.
Nice.
We got rid of our exhaustion when we did
Yes,
a long rest,
yes.
right? Okay.
It just since it happened several times so far. Just
Not me.
add it.
You have one, right?
I have one, yeah.
Okay.
Unless Omega wants to go and hit stuff, because Omega's in close combat right now.
I can do that.
Okay, Omega, then you roll a Constitution saving throw as well.
And
14.
All right, you take 7 points of damage.
Eight.
Poison.
All right. I'm gonna wail on this dude in front of me.
Okay.
First hit, we're gonna.
Are you gonna whack him off?
I'm gonna whack him off. First hit is 19.
Nice.
I'm gonna dump a munition into it.
Yeah.
One of my
Drop
Thunder
that roll.
Boys.
We are in a very.
That's
Just me or is it-
18 damage, and he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
They got high con because they're joggers.
That's
Fair.
a fail.
All right, it is knocked prone.
Okay.
which one was that? Was that
The one right in front of me. And then I'm gonna try to. And then I'm gonna take my quarterstaff and bash it right in its nuts
Okay.
while it's on the ground.
Advantage 'cause it's a melee
Yeah.
attack. Advantage.
Yes,
We're
so-
just gonna pretend it has skeletal nuts.
Skelly nuts. All right. Second attack was 14.
That one hits.
Oh. Lucky me.
Was the last.
Gotcha.
Tigers.
So it's 18 for the first attack and 11 for the second.
All right. You smash it. You smash its skull to pieces. It's dead.
Wow, that's a weird form of nuts.
skeletal nuts are held
All right.
in
You
the brain?
smash its pelvis to pieces and it stops moving.
Yeah.
That'll work, Omega.
Perfect sense.
2!
Millie. Your turn.
Took the damage already. She's going to unhealthily dance over part of the doorway, looking real not happy about life,
Wheezing.
and she'll take a shot at the still standing skeleton.
Okay.
And gets a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Did you roll your concentration?
I did last turn.
Baby's gone.
I rolled it, then Omega went, but I
Gotcha.
last turn. And that is not bad. 12, 16, 21, 24 damage.
24.
With a 12 on the 12.
That's pretty good. Okay.
And then she
Shot it?
starts.
You're shooting it?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so blam! And it smacks right through, breaks off part of the cheek.
Pow! Right in the kisser.
And then
Literally.
dances again.
With wolves?
Maybe? 13 for dance.
David, that's
Versus
so
their
wrong.
perception.
She's a cat.
Versus perception. Wolves can dance with cats.
Only when they're throwing them in
That's
the
a
air to
fail.
kill them.
Cool. Dances with cheetahs.
Yeah. Okay.
And she'll just chill where she's at. That's her turn.
I thought that's what Turbin did.
Okay. You said 13 damage for that? No, that was the distraction. Sorry. Kevin, you're up. Please make a Constitution saving throw. Did I?
24.
Wasted by the poison.
24. I take 7 damage.
You take 7, and the poison appears to have dissipated at this point. You no longer see it in the air.
Awesome.
It all went up Kevin's butt.
I think the poison's gone. And then the closest skeleton to me. Oh, there's only one skeleton left, right?
Yeah, it's right next to you.
Yeah. Okay. One
Oh, animal is.
going to attack twice.
Okay.
One definitely hits. It's a nat 20. One definitely probably misses in a 10.
Yep.
A 10 misses.
Yeah. So the nat 20 hits, or probably a lot. So hold on. So it's my full damage set once, right? So
And then you roll
These-
again.
yeah.
It's max dice roll plus modifiers.
Yep.
Max dice roll plus modifiers. Got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't add your modifier twice.
Okay.
So much better.
Yeah. That's always so lame when you roll like 1s and 2s on a crit, and then your regular attack next turn does more damage.
Yeah.
Right.
Just means the likelihood of Millie's instant death is much higher.
Well,
1 second.
That's a risk we're all willing to take.
Fair.
Very fair.
Plus.
How's the weather up there?
Oh.
Stewie, very fair. No? No
Oh, sorry. I'm calculating in my head. Oh.
That's gonna take a while.
I know, right? 33 damage.
33.
Yeah.
It does not look good. I mean, it doesn't show any outward signs, but I mean, half of it is fallen to the ground. So.
You imagine it was an ugly person in life. That's
Wow.
how not good it
That's
looks.
rude. Dace, you're up.
It's got really narrow hips and shoulders.
Your lungs are still burning, but
And a
not
really
to the
large
point where you're
rib
taking
cage.
damage.
All right, cool. Well, I'll shoot it twice.
It's a very unpleasant feeling breathing in poison.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't
I
know.
didn't like it.
Oh, damn.
Okay, so nat 20 for the first one.
Jesus.
Yes, the Nats, all the Nats today.
That's 5.
And a
17?
16 for the second one.
They both hit.
Okay.
I don't think you're gonna need the second one.
And we'll see how the rolls go. So, 16.
You said it was nat 20, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Right, okay.
12 plus.
right. So,
that plus that.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
like I said, you don't need the second one. It's
so
dead.
10.
It's dead before you even add in the
So-
second part of that. Yeah.
Yes.
You just
So 26.
blew apart.
Nice job, DS. You blew that thing apart.
There are no other
You shot it in the sternum and the rib cage exploded.
Yeah, thanks, Kevin. You know, I saw you were having trouble with it, so I had to step in. You're welcome.
I wasn't having trouble, but you know, I do appreciate your help. I figured I could save it for you. You know, I already killed one of them.
For all intents and purposes, you are no longer in combat.
Alright, I'm moving the camera back to people viewing.
Is
Back into the
is the
tent.
stuff still there?
Is what still there?
The poison cloud thing?
No,
No,
that
it's
dissipated
gone.
after the second saving throw.
I'm gonna rage loot.
Yeah, Kevin's gonna go pick up the hand axe that gutted him. He wants to keep it a memento.
Okay. You said you're rage looting, Omega?
Yeah.
Alright. You find a bunch of sharpened but destroyed bones, and each of the skeletons had a rusty hand axe.
What
I
about
checked the pockets.
He melted.
Oh, okay. It wasn't just clattered to bone and then. I got you.
Yeah, like he clattered to bone, and then
But what about his armor?
like it was a suicide attack, basically.
Kevin would like to check the pockets.
There are none. You check your own pockets, and you find a piece of lint.
You find your small intestine.
I'm gonna grab 3 of the hand axes and put them around my belt.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take one hand axe from the one that tried to gut me.
Bless you.
Can we take 10 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, after that fight, you know, I'm not feeling at my best, to tell you the truth.
If we are taking 10 minutes, Sid will cast Prayer of Healing. And how many people we got? We have 7 people, so everybody but Sid will take this healing. 2d8 plus my modifier. Ooh. That's 18 healing to everybody but Sid.
Ooh, huge.
I mean, nice job. I'm trying to kill him here. Come on.
I was 2
Like,
points away from being on the floor.
You
You-
gave him white mage.
your randomization made me a heal bot. What do you expect?
It's true.
I said, how, I don't understand how skeletons can just be walking all over the place. Now explain that to me.
Well, it's a part of magic. Somebody.
No, no such thing as magic. I don't understand why Bob would make skeletons rise.
It's this. I don't think it's anything to do with Bob, Kevin.
Oh, the demon, Lucifer.
I wouldn't put
Beelzebub.
it beyond any kind of demonic force. No.
I mean, this is the only way to make skeletons rise up from the dead.
Well, whatever it is, you're going to have to be a little more wary if more of those things are roaming around.
I had fun.
Does anybody have a healing potion handy?
No. Nope.
Yeah, we should have healing potions.
We got two from the
Guardians.
the
Yeah.
Guardians.
Right, I didn't know who was holding those. I didn't know if that was in.
I thought you were. Aren't you the
Okay,
party?
if that's the case.
The lead-
What kind of healing potion is it, David? Just a regular one?
They're basic healing potions.
Minor, the lowest healing potion. Sid'll pull the potion out of his bag and drink one. I think it's 2d4. 2d4 plus 4, possibly.
I think that's right.
That actually sounds more accurate. I know it's not a d6.
It's 2d4 plus 4.
2d4
Alright.
plus 4.
Got it.
2d4
Oh,
plus
2.
That's right.
The next one's 4d4 plus 4.
You're still not looking too hot there. You may want to take the next one. Another one.
One should be okay, but let's see how it goes.
While he's rolling that, just so I know, Kevin, you believe that God is Bob, but the devil is Beelzebub?
Exactly.
Dragon's Breath is level 2.
Just want to make sure.
Yep.
The use is
Mhm.
great.
The devil goes by many names in the Book of Bob.
And you can give it to other people, which is great.
Right, I was gonna say I can put it on someone else. It takes an action to you cast the breath, though.
All right.
Actually, that one healing potion's good enough at the moment.
Millie's gonna go check the hallway to make sure nothing else is coming at us.
I do thank you for taking care of my wounds Sid, during the fight. Oh, it also gave me whatever you said really made me feel better. Felt like I could kill things. I don't know why, but I appreciate it.
What is it that you said to him?
Pick yourself up by your bootstraps.
That's right. That's right.
Millie looks at her feet, wearing dancer
Oh,
shoes.
yeah. Sandals and
Bootstraps.
stuff.
Yeah. So I got a question real quick. So the 10 minutes that he took to do the prayer of healing, would that be technically a short rest
No.
for us?
And
No.
a short rest is an hour.
An hour? Okay.
Also, it hasn't been the full 10 minutes yet. You're just exploring.
Scouting.
Yeah.
to make
So
sure
at
nothing
the end of the
attacks.
10 minutes, you get healed.
And I want to make sure the poison's actually gone.
Their poison is gone. Yeah.
Definitely I did get that, or chose the catnip spell on the list.
Can I look in the foot locker that the skeleton was previously in? See
Sure.
if there's anything else in there?
There's nothing else in there.
Is there no hidden compartment or anything?
Feel around with an investigation check. You don't see anything else moving in the hallway.
Plus 0.
So I see
19.
a doorway right
Okay,
here.
Well, in that case, there's no hidden compartment.
So there's the.
If only I had a plus 1.
We came this way.
Yeah, you started over there.
Okay, and then I had drawn
I was
it.
really just hoping I'd get a nat 20 and add to our limit break.
Okay, so then that's a closed door or an open door?
It's open now.
Okay.
Some of the skeletons came from there.
Knives came from there.
She's gonna
Right?
peek in. I don't remember.
Sure.
You can't see, but there's rubble right here.
Yeah.
No, Millie can't fit in the doorway.
No, it's more there for show.
I know, it's just the pose that she has. She can't fit through the doorway.
I think it's
This
her
appears
base.
to be another barracks, smaller than the other room. However, along the wall there are piss pots, more or less. But it's like a huge line of piss pots, and then there's beds on this side.
Footlockers?
There is a footlocker.
Is it open already?
Checking footlocker.
Sure.
How many
Or
skeletons?
first
are
is
in
it
this one?
locked?
It is not locked.
Okay, then she'll check the footlocker.
Is it trapped?
Yes, it was trapped. No.
Fuck.
Melly lost a finger.
Every character is Frodo.
You open it up, and inside you find an old desiccated fruit of some sort. What kind of fruit it was is no longer discernible.
It's the gum gum fruit. Eat it.
Sweet.
Oh, I think I got a single, Chris.
Single motherfucker.
I mean, you're pitching a pretty great game.
Say, Kevin, I got you
just
some
get the
dried
double
fruit.
play. It's basically a desiccated fruit. There is an old dead tarantula in there as well. Other than that, nothing.
You should put both of those in the trail mix.
She will take a dead tarantula or a tarantula molting.
A dead tarantula.
She will take the tarantula.
Okay. It's been dead for a very long time.
Does it?
It is frozen.
Okay, so it has some degree of structural integrity.
Sure.
Check for a false bottom. Check for a false bottom.
No. Millie wouldn't. Millie hides stuff better than that. She wouldn't think to look for a false
You
bottom.
went pretty low with that. You went low.
Yeah, well, see, they always start off extremely low or like extremely high. So I was trying to get a little bit closer. I figured like 5th inning, mix it up a little bit.
What you said the last time when you made that, where you're like flying a little bit close to the sun, that ended up being like the perfect read. Like you read that perfectly.
Yeah.
That was good.
Is the tarantula curled up?
Yeah, more or less. Okay, so you took the tarantula.
That just comes back to the rest of the group.
You don't want that desiccated fruit?
Yeah.
You sure? Kevin would eat
She
it.
has second thoughts about poisoning Kevin.
It's not.
It backfired last time.
Quite literally.
But not enough of a net positive to do again.
There was no positive.
The last.
Well, the revenge aspect of having all her ribs broken by Kevin's
Wow.
CPR to Millie, slightly net positive. Was significantly net positive at first. Then
Hey, Kevin was trying to help you. Okay, he was trying to do right by you.
But all Millie knows is that she woke up with all her ribs broken.
All right, but good intentions can still kill someone.
Then
Yeah.
they very nearly did.
Plus, your tongue got a good workout.
She doesn't know that.
That's right.
Evan has gotten the most action in this group so far.
Kevin kissing unconscious people.
Conscious too.
CPR.
You kissed
No, he planted one on Sid.
He thought it was his wife. Okay, what do you want? It's just, he was sleeping next to Sid.
CPR, creepy personal relations.
Yes. Broken energy, big dwarves.
I think we can still go exploring, but I will say, till I sleep a little bit, I won't be at my best, but I'm still good to fight.
Do we see any more doors over
Did
here?
Mr. Bucket take any poison damage?
Mr. Bucket appears to be happily bouncing around
Excellent.
near your feet.
Can I check whatever doors are over here?
Sure, move your character.
You find 20
Ooh,
skeletons
shit.
sitting on the
Not
pot.
there.
Oh, damn. This is a corridor of sorts.
Yeah.
With a
It
stairwell.
appears to lead to a stairwell.
I jubilantly shout back, I found a stairwell!
It goes throughout the hall.
Well.
Nice.
Genboo's in the deep.
Does anyone wish to go hiking?
Yeah, I think we can go take a look at that stairwell.
Oh. Anyone else?
I'll come with y'all.
If Sid, the healing boy, is leaving, Millie will follow.
Yeah, I'll go too.
I'm gonna
Alright.
take the lead on this.
So this is after 10 minutes have passed.
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
In no particular order.
Sure.
With no particular place to go.
Cool.
Uh,
There is
Before
a
I
door
go
here,
there,
That's where Millie's going.
and there's a stairwell here. Yeah.
before I go there, I'm gonna go into the other room, kind of look around.
The
I
one
see
with
the Foot Locker.
chamber box.
Are you going to eat the desiccated fruit?
I see the desiccated fruits. I pick it up, I sniff it.
It doesn't smell like anything at this point.
I
Could
try
you?
to mash my foot through to see if there's a false bottom again. A crazy hard.
You really do.
He did it already in the first round.
In the other rooms, yeah.
Yeah, always check for the false bottom.
All he did was just stomp his foot on the ground.
You're just smashing through the box?
Yeah.
Des, I don't know if I said it or not, but at at the end of the fight, I probably would have summoned Ember back.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't hear you say that.
And are you keeping track of passive perceptions?
Me?
Yes.
Did yours increase?
Yes, because of the proficiency bonus up.
Oh, right, yeah. So
Right. Let me get everybody's again.
As did mine.
Okay, Millie, what's your passive?
13.
Deus?
10.
Into? No, kid not here. Kevin, what's your
Because
passive?
anyone who has gone up by 1 if they are proficient in it.
If they're
Deus didn't
proficient.
go up.
His not proficient in it.
I don't know if Inti is, but
Well, anyone who has a higher than 10 would go up by just 1 point. Because you can't have. That's how the.
okay.
Well,
That's fine.
no, that's
No,
not true.
yeah, the
Because if you have
modifier.
wisdom,
Kevin, did you say
And-
your passive
and-
perception 9?
Okay, that's fair.
10.
9 or 10?
And
Okay, so his 2.
yeah, mine went up because I added 1 point to wisdom. So
Oh,
it's-
you took the ability score increase?
Yeah.
Alright, Sid, you're at 17.
17.
Okay, then Fifi.
Get observant. Get observant.
10.
Shervin probably went up. Genbu?
14?
Okay. By the way, the suggestion that Jessica had, this is out of game, for achievements, I don't think I'm necessarily going to add in achievements in the way that she said, but I am working on an idea where if you do attain an achievement that I deem what like I'm keeping track of, you earn a skill feat.
Genbu is no longer known for shitting his pants.
Well,
No, that's how I know him. So
Is there
he'll always be a
Knocked down.
pants shitter to
knocked
me.
down to 1 health more than anyone else?
Sir Poopy Pants.
I still need to work on it, but that's my idea. Do you guys like that idea? Is that
Yeah.
I like any way you can get more interesting feats.
Anytime I get something, I like it.
Here's the thing. I decide the feat that you earn. It's not
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm going to go choose
Oh.
a feat from the book now.
Well, okay, when you said.
It's going to be related to the achievement.
Right. Okay,
Now-
that makes sense.
Okay.
Are we
I was
going to be
throwing
able
up my
to-
skill feat.
Are we going to be able to get
There's only
these
Did I say
feats?
skill feat?
Yeah.
I didn't mean to
Because
say
there are
skill.
2 skill
I
feats.
meant to say you earn a feat of my choice.
Will we be able to gain feats from these rewards even if we're not necessarily eligible for them?
Yes.
Like they require a base level of int or charisma
Yes.
type? Okay.
No 5th feats have that anymore.
Yeah, they
Now, if I get a feat, do I have?
Require stats.
require
That's
some require
racist.
charisma. Like actor.
Really?
It's okay. It doesn't matter right now.
At least
But
I thought it
yes.
required 13 charisma.
If something matters, it always matters.
Unless I was looking
Okay,
at
so-
3.5.
What are you doing as a group?
Well, I stomped my foot through the.
By 1, right.
Oh, I'm sorry. Right, Kevin.
Yeah.
You hear a metal clinking sound as you step through the footlocker.
What's that? I kind of then brush past the wood.
Okay. You find 6 gil and a key.
Hey, I found something, everyone. Come over here. Actually, I'll come out to the room. Under the
See, Millie, if you
footlocker,
brush enough chest, he'll find something.
under the footlocker, there seems to be 6 gil and this key. I don't know what it's for. Have we found any locked doors?
Not yet, that I recall.
I mean, always should check under footlockers. I mean, like, it was in the foot.
Kevin, that.
Where? Oh, where?
Where?
It was under the footlocker. I mean, at the farm, I have a lot of good hiding places. Especially the.
The footlocker is just splintered into pieces now.
I mean, I don't have a shelter, but if I did have a shelter, I got a lot of good places to hide things, and one should always be ready. I also got 6 gil. We can
Why
share-
don't you keep that for yourself?
No. I think, as we all agreed, we share things in the group.
Trying to make him greedy.
Yeah, who's the evil guy
So
now?
are you holding on to it then?
If you want, Kevin, we can just hold it in reserve for all of us.
Yeah, it sounds good. I give the 6 gil to. I don't know what to do with this key. Millie, you're good luck pickpocketing things. You want to hold on to this key in case you see a door that you need to try?
She'll take the key, look at the door right in front of her, and check it for traps.
This door?
That door.
Oh,
This-
over
this
here.
door.
See, he was over
Yeah.
there.
So she
He
would
said
go,
he said he came out though.
she'd go get the
the
key.
key is like that big and that thick. Just FYI.
Oh,
It's a big key.
okay, definitely not a standard door key.
No, this isn't.
Does it show us where the boss's location is on the map?
Does it look of a what?
It opens the master chest. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Does the key look of appropriate size for this door?
It does.
Cool. Just gonna check it for trap first.
Okay.
What, investigation.
Yes.
20 total.
Does not appear to be trapped.
Key.
It fits and it turns. It sounds like you've unlocked the door.
I locked the door. It's
It's
unlocked
now
to begin
locked,
with.
and the key is stuck.
No.
No.
You've just created his door puzzle.
Yes. Then how big does this door look in actuality?
Pretty large. Like about double the size.
It's a double wide.
Okay, so like French doors.
About that height, but more like a larger size that requires.
Okay.
So
it
that
requires
hides
some
but the
strength to
whole
open.
entryway.
Yeah.
She'll just put the key in her pocket and then gesture for Kevin to open the door. 'Cause she trusts him.
The key work. Yeah, no problem. I try first pushing and then pulling.
Okay.
If it doesn't work by pushing it, then I pull.
Budge it all when you push it.
And then I try pulling.
When you do pull it, it's got a little bit of, it has some resistance, but I'm not gonna make you roll for it. You just kind of use your strength and you yank the door open and it breaks some of the ice off and the door opens and a cold, musty smell enters the room.
So Kevin broke the ice.
Yes.
Oh, I promise that wasn't me. I peek through my head through the door.
Millie does too, since it's a wide enough space.
You've been decapitated.
It's pitch black inside.
The trap was actually 1 foot in the room.
It's pitch black inside. To you, it appears to be a long hallway.
So do we go to the less scary stairs or the creepy dark hallway?
Holloway.
Who you showing that to? Everyone?
Everyone.
No,
You're just
she's not
putting
showing it to
up,
Kevin
like,
because his
behind her
head's
head.
in the dark trying to see.
Like, yeah.
That makes more sense. I think I see something in there, everyone. Looks very dark.
All right. Well, we have the option of very dark and the stairway.
Do we have any lights?
How lit is the stairway?
It's like banging.
Your club music coming from there.
Super lit.
There's just like 30 empty
What's lighting up the stairway?
prisoners.
There's no light from the stairway. It's just whatever you have with you, the bucket at the moment.
Okay, but then, so there's no like light coming from the upstairs.
It does appear to be a bit lighter upstairs, but where you are, it doesn't really illuminate your room.
Gotcha.
I'd say we do one floor at a time and then work our way up and down. I mean,
It's coming from the stairs.
I'm open to suggestions.
I
If
vote
we're gonna-
hallway.
If you're head in agreement with Kevin.
If we're going down the hallway, we're gonna have to be very wary. If we get ambushed by any more of those things that we got hit by in the barracks, we might be in a lot of trouble if we can't see them.
All right, Millie, give me your bucket, and I'll go face first.
She hands the bucket over and looks very concerned and confused.
All right, here we go. Follow me. As a leader, sometimes you got to take initiative.
No. I think Omega. I think I should appoint you to walk forward and investigate this, and let us know what you see. We'll be right behind you. As a leader,
Right, taking initiative.
It's on roll.
Sherman was doing the cantrip to light it up. The bucket itself is not magically.
Oh,
I'm sure she's cantripping it though.
And just to help along, Kevin has 3 horns on his helmet, correct? if I remember the picture correctly, he's got one big one in the middle, and
Yeah, he does at least have a couple on the helmet.
so he is going to cast. Sid will cast light on the middle horn, so he's a rather large unicorn at this moment.
Okay.
I should probably take off my sunglasses. Omega takes off her sunglasses.
Where's that light coming from? Kevin looks up and kind of starts spinning in circles, trying to figure out where the light is emanating from. Hey, anyone see where that light's coming from?
That's it's coming from your helmet, Kevin. I cast a spell on it, so it'll help us see.
No such thing as magic, but I appreciate it. Definitely, it's easy to see now. I'll be right behind Omega.
Okay. I'm gonna start walking.
Spell. He doesn't even believe in spells.
Nope.
Hey there, Bob.
All magic is divinity.
Well, they believe in you, Kevin.
What were you saying, Dylan? You were walking somewhere?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk into that hallway.
Okay. It appears to be a long hallway, and while it was cold before, the further you go into here, there is an unnatural chill.
Not a fucking fridge again. God damn it.
Remind us of the unnatural chill we experienced when we first set foot in the Kurthus Highlands.
Similar, yeah.
Gross. But as strong or just noticeably different?
It's noticeably colder than it was in other parts of the vigil.
But not dangerously cold.
No, not at the point where it's hazardous to your health. Not yet.
Nothing. It's just getting colder.
Yes.
I'll relay that. It's cold down here. Woo! It's brisk.
Brisk, baby.
Perhaps we should explore the stairs then.
No. I'm already halfway down here. Hold on. I'm gonna go just a little more.
You're 20 feet beyond the torchlight to make sure they're not walking into something.
The footpath, this small hallway, opens up into a much larger room. It appears that with the light, it looks like tables are set up with chairs next to them, although many have been knocked over. You get the distinct impression this reminds you a lot of back in Cliffside, the communal eating hall.
Gotcha.
Chow hall.
Kind of looks like a
How
big
about
eating
the
place.
stairs ground?
Why would that bother her?
Bothers me.
She's an Asian kid. She is not OCD.
Did you say you were eating lice, Dylan?
What?
Yeah, well, that's why I was trying to clarify. What did you say?
Said it's a big eating place.
Oh, okay. I heard eating lice.
That's fair.
Damn, Bob scared me.
But
Like you or something.
We just nudged my hand. I'm like, oh shit.
bunch of tables, some chairs, a cold, all the things a dining hall needs.
Is there a fireplace?
Is there food?
There is a fireplace. There's no wood in it. I need to get by here real quick. I gotta get my phone charger.
I think Bob wants out too.
Bone charger.
Bone charger.
Oh, never mind.
Never mind, he's following Dad.
Bob needs his phone charger too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Lily's gonna burn some cheers in that fireplace.
It's a bone charger.
Refills the flavor. Somehow.
Would you like a taco?
No, I'm
There are
good.
several if you would like some.
Several implies like 7, which means you don't let 8 only 5.
There are 8.
Wow. It's only 8 4.
Normally I wouldn't care, but the phone is working as our hotspot, so
Yeah.
I need it.
Hey, you know if you your mouth gets disintegrated, you only get a larger mouth.
Fuck.
Well, I was watching this commercial today, and it said that it was like medicine, and it was like, oh, this is orally disintegrating tablet. I'm like, that's a very odd way.
Disintegrates your oral.
Yeah, I was like, that's a very odd way of phrasing it. And I was thinking, like, oh, if your mouth gets disintegrated, you just got a bigger hole there.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. That's the silver lining.
That's so funny. Oral disintegrating.
Yeah.
What are you all doing?
Disintegrates your oral cavity.
Y'all want me to keep going? It's pretty empty over here.
Let me take a look. Let me take a look. I walk into the room. Yeah, I see about the same thing. There might be some stuff we can use in here, but it sure is getting cold. I start to look around the room,
Okay.
looking for anything outside of what we just saw.
There's a couple of doors. There's one doorway along the east wall. There's another doorway directly to north.
See. Oh, go ahead.
How sturdy do the chairs and the table look?
Fairly sturdy. I mean, as sturdy as it can be for old furniture, old wooden furniture.
I'm gonna try to smash a chair on the table to create firewood.
Okay. You create a really big dent in the table where the wood starts to splinter, but the chair just breaks into pieces.
Beautiful. I'm gonna throw it into the fireplace.
It looked like it was a really finely crafted chair that somebody probably spent a lot of time on, and you just chucked it in the fire.
Yeah.
I'll
do it again, too, if there's not
you
enough
need some
fire.
help? I'll smash another chair with him. We're just smashing all these ornate chairs.
Whoever made
Somebody
these
paid
chairs-
great money for these chairs.
Are you sure about that?
A lich carpenter. Very angry now. Earned his eternal enmity.
Don't give him ideas.
Travis's new character in Critical Role would be
I
furious.
don't say anything.
Okay.
I haven't watched anything since like the third episode.
Same. So,
So one of these days at work, I'll just binge watch it.
that's not a bad idea.
All right, so you light the remains of the chair on fire in the fireplace. And smoke begins to fill the room before you're like, oh, the flue! And you open the flue, and it lets in some cold air.
Cool.
I'm not sick. I'm fine.
She didn't say anything.
She said I had the flu. No. I'm...
No, Millie can't speak.
Really can't talk.
Good point.
Torches are Wisconsin's, but they're unlit.
It's a magical lamp of Pyridon, Charlie. It's told us the way. Didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Yay.
As you can see, there's two doors over there. Point to the north and the east.
I'll go check one of the doors.
Eat and go look at the other door.
Which one?
The one that'll make us not the one.
I'll go check the north door, so Millie can go check the east door.
The north door appears to be locked.
Okay, I'm gonna hit it.
Okay.
Maybe Miller's key will work on that one.
Maybe her Omega's key will work on that one.
Oh, maybe Omega's. Omega, you got a key?
Yeah. What am I rolling something for this?
An attack roll.
An attack roll. Okay. An 18.
Cool.
18?
Yeah.
Cool. You hit the wooden door, and it doesn't break. It appears to be pretty sturdy.
Okay.
So, it seems to be reinforced wood.
How far away apart are the doors?
Let's see, what's the best way to put this? I mean, they're pretty far apart. It's a big room. So, the one to the east is, after you came in from the south, it's almost directly to the east. Like, if you were to go 30 feet, 30 films to the east, that's where that door is. The north one is all the way across the room, which is about 70 feet.
So between the east and the north, there's like 30, 40 feet.
Films, yes.
Films.
This one's pretty locked. My key foot
I
wouldn't
hear
work.
that bang. And I'm like, why is nobody coming to the stairs? And I walk in there. And I see Omega smashing in the door for no reason and getting nowhere. So I'm like, well, I can help with that. And I'm just going to set off 10 firebolts at the door.
Oh. Okay. None of them catch.
But I said 10.
Oh, in that case, none of them catch.
Hey, Millie, you mind seeing if your key works on this door? Seems like nothing we can do to get it open.
She's gonna peek her head through the other door first that she opened.
Okay. This is not lit at all, but for you, it's a kitchen. It's a larder.
Is there a smell?
No, there's no smell.
Yes, hey man, I need food that.
She has COVID.
Oh no. She'll get like half the distance and just throw her key in that general direction and go check out the larder.
Okay.
I'll grab key, try key on door.
The key does not work on the door.
All right, I'm gonna slam my face in. No, I'm done.
Why are you talking like Zork?
I'm very confused
Slam
about
face
why
in
my
the door.
fire bolts didn't work, so I'm going to investigate the
Collect
door.
trophy. Huh?
I'm very confused about why my fire bolts didn't work, so I'm going to investigate the door.
Okay, go and roll an investigation check. The kitchen.
That is a
standard
5.
fare.
Is it a door?
It is a door.
You missed. You
You're
find out
fairly
it's a
certain
wall.
it's a door.
Are you sure? Am I sure it's a
Wait,
door?
wait.
It's a kitchen. It's a jar.
You're actually looking at the wall, not the door.
Huh.
It's the one patch of room that isn't lit by the fireplace with the torches, so he can just off by
Yeah,
a little
just a
bit.
little bit off.
That's why my firebolt didn't work. It's stone.
The kitchen, it's fairly standard kitchen, but bigger. It looks like it's it was a well-stocked kitchen. Like, they spent a lot of money making this place.
He clearly designed to feed a lot of mouths.
correct.
They spent a lot of money on food, like
There was a door that was blocking open a pantry, but the door has been broken off and it's off to the side. All the food that was in the pantry is spoiled, rotten.
It's
not
basically
giving-
just carbon at this point.
Yeah, it's not giving off any smells.
Is there
but
any rice?
It's just there's nothing edible there.
Gotcha. Anything?
Is there any rice?
No.
Rice keeps forever.
It does?
No.
I was gonna say.
I think only honey keeps forever.
Cockroaches.
No,
Honey does
what is
keep
it,
forever.
that crappy bread that they made for
Rye?
Pizza.
No.
Rye bread?
What kind of
Hardtack.
Hardtack?
Yeah.
Hardtack.
The longest of any food because you can.
It's just-
years.
Is
Flour
hardtack
and
really
water.
food? Come on, let's
It's
be
literally just flour and water.
It's a really good point. I don't think hardtack can be considered food.
I'm gonna take 2 of my hand axes and just wail on the door.
Would
Okay.
chipper it.
I'm not gonna make you roll for it because hitting it with an axe enough seems to be able. You are starting to chop away pieces of the wood, but it's starting to become clear to you that this is a lacquered and weather protected kind of door.
Well, if it's lacquered, it should have caught fire.
No, it's reinforced
Siege-proof.
for a reason. It seems. So
Okay.
yeah, you could start chopping at it.
It's
and
where
it
they
seems to be
lock
working.
away the bad skeletons.
Yeah.
That just means I get to do the fun thing and fight more. So I want to see what's behind the door number 2.
Okay, you keep going at it. It's
Probably the door to the outside, but just saying, Kevin's not going to see that.
So, Millie's just gonna look in the larder for anything of note, like if there's any neat look, like high quality kitchen utensils or something that looks like it stood the test of time.
Salted meats.
Sure, there'll be some utensils in there. It looks like one of the drawers has been ransacked, but they left in a couple of old knives and a fork.
Are they good? Like I'm looking for like
They're
someone
usable.
left there like folded steel knife or something like
No.
that. Okay, yeah, then she doesn't care.
They're standard eating fare.
Yeah, no.
I mean, they're nicely made, but other than that,
Yeah, nothing like no special chef's knives or anything. Then she'll go over to investigate what Omega's doing to that poor door and look for a keyhole.
there is a keyhole.
Where exactly is Omega chopping on the door?
The wooden part.
The
I mean,
middle?
like the middle, the top.
Yes.
Oh, well,
Call.
if there was a handle on the door, she'd probably be hammering wherever the other side of the handle is to try to unlock it once she can get a fist through.
There is a handle.
And that's what she's doing.
It's not so much a knob though. It's more like a pull.
Okay.
What's the best way? It's like you turn it. I guess it would be a knob. It's a single turn
You're a
and
knob.
pull kind of thing. So yeah,
it's
it's
like a
not like
French
a knob
handle.
like you would think of here, but it is. It's not like that either.
Oh,
It's like you could put 2 fingers around it and then pull. Like it's a rod more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Gotcha.
Yeah. So it's like one of those
It's a
things
rod you can put 2 fingers around
turn
and
it
pull.
and then you could pull. That's what I'm going
Gotcha.
for here.
Okay.
Well, Millie will tap you on the hip and attempt to stop the rampage.
Fine. Good.
And
Do your whatever thingy, tricksy
he'll
fingers.
try to thieves' tools the door
Go for
open.
it.
It'll cast guidance on her.
So that's a D4.
Yep.
Cool. So that's 27.
Okay.
Oh no, sorry. That's 32.
Oh, in that case.
Rolled a
This is
19.
a door that was clearly intended to not be pickable. The lock mechanism is not like any lock mechanism you've ever come across. It's not something you have experience with. You don't think you're going to be able to pick it.
It's like somebody else's nose, basically.
Yeah.
You can pick those though.
Well, you can pick your friends and you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose.
You can, but I think that's more assault than anything else.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
But you know, if you throw an
Will's
electrical
not here,
appliance
so
at
that's
someone
true.
that's assault with a battery,
Millie feels very dejected.
Oh,
Seemingly done well.
I'm gonna give Millie my 3rd hand axe and be like, no, you're not giving up on this fucking door. We're gonna open this goddamn thing.
Oh yeah, no. So after that, what felt like should have hit that little click, but didn't. She's putting her musket up against the keyhole and firing.
Wow.
oh, okay. You blam! You just hear rattling around inside there, and then it stops moving. And it sounds like it got stuck.
all right.
Uh,
You can no longer open this door with a key.
can I have a try?
But
Hold on, little one. First, everyone move away. Seriously, move away or you're gonna get hurt.
Kevin goes sits down close to the fire.
right in front of the door.
I move
I don't care
away.
if Kevin's here. I'm gonna cast Sword Burst like 10 times.
What does it do?
Shoots a bunch of fucking
It's
swords
a
out.
spectral sword that chops in a radius around him.
Okay.
All creatures in range save or 1d6 force damage.
That's creatures.
Or sorry, it's a cantrip, so it's 2d6.
It's creatures.
Well,
It
yeah,
says
but
creatures.
really?
Uh,
Spectral sword.
Either way, I would try not to break that mechanism anymore. I might still be able to fix it should we find a key. But if
Can-
you continue
can I-
messing with it,
Can I try?
You can
You
try
want
now,
to-
little one. I'm definitely not gonna hit it with my rapier.
Alright. She is going to use her scroll of knock.
Oh,
Okay. I'm pretty sure that's just an automatic success on lock.
On any
Yep.
non-magical one.
Non-magical lock.
Then I think it's an opposed check if it is a magical one.
is it?
Okay, so Fifi
don't
uses
think
a
that's that
scroll of
specific.
knock, and you just watch as the keyhole seems to spit out the bullet that's now like shattered into pieces and was stuck inside, and then you hear a sound, and it appears to be unlocked.
I'm gonna look at Fifi and go, I loosened it.
Thanks.
I praise Bob.
I'm gonna open the door.
Okay, you open it, and you're assaulted with cold.
Oh.
It's a door to, it's a door to an open outside courtyard.
Woo! It's chilly.
You feel like you just drank a lemon brisk.
Is this what it feels to chew 5 gum?
Oh, whoa, just give me a bruise.
Chew 5 gum.
Is the locking mechanism on the inside? Like you could lock that door
Yes.
from the inner courtyard,
Yes. No, from where you were.
but you couldn't unlock it from where we were
No, you could
No, you
unlock it
couldn't.
from where you were.
with it.
Actually, both sides can be unlocked.
But
With the
no,
key.
what I'm saying is it is only unlockable with the key. It's not like, okay, here's the deadbolt
Oh,
side.
no, it's only a key.
Okay. Otherwise, I said that's really confusing to have that mechanism on the outside.
Right, so chopping through it wouldn't have allowed unlocking.
No, it would. It wouldn't. You just have to chop around it, which takes a while. But okay, cool.
You're just saying you can pull a shining on it.
But what her original plan of chopping through and moving her hand through to unlock it,
Yeah,
that would
right.
not have worked.
Yeah, here's Johnny. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we see in this courtyard? What
We see cold.
is this an inner court? Like it's an inner courtyard?
It's inner, as in it's within the grounds
Of the Dusk Vigil.
of the
Okay.
Dusk Vigil, but it is open to the elements.
Gotcha.
It looks like what's set up out here that hasn't completely been destroyed by the elements. It appears this was a practice ground, training ground. You see remains of training dummies set up. There are emptied out weapon racks on the stone walls outside, covered in snow. This entire area is pretty filled with snow. In fact,
That makes sense.
it's-
Like a bowl.
you'd be trudging through it. Yeah, I mean, it does empty out. Like once it gets to a certain point, it melts away to the bottom and empties out. It got built-in drains, is what I'm trying to say. But
I have to go whack a training dummy.
you're gonna have to trudge through the snow, and for you, it's almost waist high.
It's like
If that's what it takes to get the achievement, I gotta go hit the training dummy.
go back and warm up by the fire because that's cold as shit.
Okay.
It's impulse.
Okay. Achievement unlocked.
Stupid.
The achievement's called "Nice Training, Dummy."
Yeah.
You're welcome. It doesn't give you anything.
Good. All right, I'll go walk back inside then.
Okay.
All right. Well, I mean,
Send firebolts out the door just because.
Just shoots right through the snow, melting bits of it immediately, and so there's now lines through the snow where your firebolts were.
He has a satisfied look on his face.
I suppose there's really not much else to look for here. We can check out the stairs.
That sounds like so much fun.
Yeah, I guess. Just why were there so many freaking locks? People hide things behind locks.
Well, this is a keep. So, they're keeping it.
Kevin, use your false bottom finding foot.
Kevin tries to. What am I using it for?
I don't know. Hit the ground.
Stomps his foot on the ground.
Alright, you squish some snow beneath you. Some of it gets in your boot.
I don't think there's anything under here.
Kevin, perhaps you should walk out there and check further.
Check what?
Everything.
It's kind of cold out. I mean, if there's something to see, I would. Or we could go and take a look at your stairwell you kept talking about.
I didn't realize followers of Bob were afraid of the cold.
We're not afraid of the cold. We just know what cold feels like.
But aren't you constantly embraced by the warmth of Bob?
I am constantly embraced by the Lord, but even the Lord wants to test you sometimes. And right now, I don't think the test is to survive the cold. The test that I'm going through is to get back to my family.
Woof, indeed.
Oh, when we looked down the corridor, were there any obvious entries into other parts of the vigil?
Obvious? No, but you can see one. At least Omega could, seeing over the snow. But it's,
Some shit.
yeah. There
How
is,
tall is Billy?
4'9".
on the opposite side of the courtyard, the training yard, which is at least 200 falls. There appears to be another door.
I see another door.
Well, I guess in that case, it's either we stay down here and keep an eye out for one level, or we stay warm for the time being.
Let's just close the door and finally go upstairs.
I think we should go upstairs so that way he shuts up about it.
Yeah, I'm okay with going upstairs.
We just did so much to get back here. I feel like we're so fine. It's fine. Let's go. Let's go upstairs.
Well, at least this door is open now. So if we decide to come back,
I
we don't have
understand.
to sit there and hack at the door anymore.
I understand a lot of y'all weren't built with the superior form of fur that we Hrothgar have, and that's your fault. So let's go up the stairs.
She's the only Hrothgar.
Oh, what's Kevin?
Rogan.
Rogan. Okay.
Millie feels personally offended because the only fur she has is her tail or her ears. Doesn't have the full body thing that the Hrothgar have going on.
It's all right. Maybe you'll grow into it one day, Millie.
I was about to say,
I'm Scales McGee.
we have skills.
Millie wakes up one day, just hair everywhere. She's like, oh, second stage puberty. Turns you into a Hrothgar from the Makote.
We're gonna get you a belt of Hrothgar strength, which will make you grow hair everywhere.
All right, so you go back inside. You're going up the stairwell.
Mm-hmm.
It is okay. You go back inside. You close the door behind you. It's once again a little warmer in here than it was outside.
Does the door stay closed being unlocked?
Yes.
Cool. Fancy door.
It had a handle.
Yeah.
Okay.
It latches.
Right. Handle separate from the locking mechanism.
Correct. All right. Back inside towards the stairwell. So it got a little warmer inside, but as you get to the stairwell, you feel a cold breeze coming from above.
Can't get away from this.
So long as there's a light source that go up.
Then we got Kevin's.
Kevin, could you please
Kevin's
take the
head.
lead with your right head?
Yeah, no problem. More than happy to take the lead.
The stairway is a spiral staircase leading upwards. And it gets progressively colder as you go up, but it exits out into a small room, about 15 foams by 15 foams across. Except it's rounded, not square. So 15 foam radius. We'll go with that. That's a better word for it. And then it's got a table with a half-burnt torch on the wall. Not lit currently.
Very frightening if it was.
There is the remains of a meal on a plate sitting there. It's been there for a long time. And there's another stair on the opposite side of the room, spiraling up. And
Further up?
Yes, and you feel the cold breeze appears to be coming from there. But the table has a letter on it.
Can we read the letter?
It is legible. Can you read?
I can.
Alright. Here's what the letter says.
Booty, 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 rockin' everywhere.
Have you been looking at my notes?
No.
Wrong channel. I find myself climbing up to the battlement more and more these days. The view into the deep abyss is somehow comforting. Sir Helmeric has taken me into his confidence. He says, I am an honest man. I wish I were a braver one. The mutiny has been quelled. Among the starving half-mad knights were Sir Helmeric's most trusted officers. He wielded the axe himself. Sir Helmeric received me in the chapel afterwards. I told him we will not last a fortnight without food. He smiled and told me that the Fury has blessed us with a bounty of fresh meat, then returned to his prayers. I joined him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, who's the real monsters?
That doesn't sound very good.
Are there any bones in the food on the plate?
There's not.
No, like
It appears the only thing left are very old crumbs.
okay, it's not like a drumstick or nothing.
Well, I took that as meaning that some people went cray-cray.
Yeah.
Were they eating like humans or something?
Hume?
That kind of sounds like a possibility.
Well, this was an Ellison encampment, right?
Yes.
No, they wouldn't have been eating Humes. Ellison, possibly.
How do you know?
Either way, not a great thing.
As I look at Sid.
You lick your lips, they're like,
Then
Oh, no.
should we keep going up then? That was
Is there
Yeah.
anything else to be seen in this room? Just that? Just no cabinets or
Let me check for false
drawers
bottoms
or-
in the cabinets.
It's a table, not a desk.
It's a table with chairs, a torch on the wall.
Murder
Other than
holes?
that, no murder holes. It's very sparse here. It's that's really all you see.
I guess we keep going then.
On the ground, you do see an old writing quill.
Does Millie pocket that?
The one that she found, she gave to Sid.
I guess we keep going then.
All right. Go on, horned light man.
I keep walking.
Up the stairs.
Yep.
All right. This opens up to an outer area. It's open to the elements. The landing where it lets you out won't hold more than 4 people, and that would be uncomfortably.
yeah.
The parapets, essentially.
It's a watchtower, more or less. So the snow has not gotten in the watchtower because it's covered. Like
Oh, gotcha.
roof.
So still open to the air, but open to the air laterally, not
Correct.
vertically.
Correct. There's no there's the pillars holding it up, and then it's open, so you can see everywhere. Now, when you look out, you look behind you, and you can see the Kurthus Western Highlands that you came from. It's still covered in fog. It's still very cloudy. You can just see the moat where you would come into the Dusk Vigil. When you look out to the east from where you are, the west from where you are, you see a deep chasm, and you can't see the bottom.
A chasm within the Dust Vigil, or like a chasm in the distance?
It's like this is built on a chasm, built next to a chasm.
Okay, so that it's not like a chasm appeared and fucked up the Dust Vigil, or is it like it fucked up the Dust Vigil?
It looks like it. Well, so when you're looking at it, yes, you actually can see the other hallway that you could have gone down when you decided to go right. Seems to have fallen into this.
Going back this way, there was another path
Yeah,
to the
there's
side
another
that we could
V.
have taken. It basically, we went this way, we did not go that way. This
I was
is.
trying to decide whether or not you could see it from there, but you would be.
I was just about to ask if
Yeah.
you could. So, then,
So, yes, it's a chasm opened up here among other areas, and it looks like that entire part of the Dusk Vigil just collapsed into it. Now, how much of the Dusk Vigil is there is uncertain.
Gotcha.
But you get that this might be the abyss that he was talking about in his letter. When you look down, you can't see the bottom, but you do see flashing purple and blue light. Every now and again, you'll just see like a spark of light.
In different locations.
Yeah.
Pupils go.
When you look to the north, you see more of the Dusk Vigil. You can see the training yard that you just forced your way to. And it appears that there's a considerable more amount of the fortress if you were to continue that way.
Does it look like the only way through it is the door that Omega saw? To get from
Going
where,
through
basically
the
from where we
training
are now, because of the chasm, the only way into more Dusk Vigil is through the courtyard, training yard, through that door.
Yes.
Okay, so and we don't see any other, with a bird's eye view, we don't see any other entrances.
No, but as you say that, you turn and you look to the east, and there is a giant bird face right there in front of you.
Bird face.
Beak and everything.
It's Harvey Birdman.
Did you get that thing I sent you?
I'm here to serve you your notice for trespassing.
This huge winged creature, beaked creature, is not moving. It appears to be dead. Frozen in place here. Perched on the side of this watchtower.
So, by comparison, how big is its head compared to us?
Its head is bigger than you.
Would it be like perfectly preserved meat, like
frozen.
frozen meat?
It looks like a bird, but it doesn't. Like there's something else with it that isn't bird.
It's a gargoyle.
What's
Just kidding,
like
you
not
like
bird
bats.
about it?
Well, it's got 4 legs for one.
Oh.
4 bird-like legs?
No, it's got an elongated body with legs coming out of it, and its head is like an eagle's head.
What's the body like?
It's furry, feathery.
What are the feet like?
Claws. Look like bird
And
claws.
bird wings.
Yeah.
I'm a little confused. It doesn't quite look like a bird. That thing doesn't look quite like a bird, does it? I mean,
Would Genbu know what this is?
You can roll an arcane knowledge check or nature. Nature might work.
Gambu, you're from around. Gabu, you're from around here. Is this a normal looking creature to you?
He'll tell you in a second after you roll.
That is a 2.
You have no idea.
Yes, it's a bird-like creature.
Oh, maybe Sherwin knows. Sherwin, do you know what the heck that thing is? Because it definitely doesn't look like a bird or any bird I've seen.
Can't think.
What can we roll for it?
Arcane or nature?
Arcane is fine.
You might want to go inside and warm yourself up by the fire.
I have a +0 to both nature and arcane.
Well, I said we go inside. Nothing else more to see here. And,
Oh no, we have to head back to the door that I
non-natural
saw.
hey, I think we might just have to go back to that door.
What'd you get, Fifi?
Non-natural 20.
All right, you recognize this creature from books that you've read. It's a griffin.
Nerd.
I believe that's a griffin.
All right. Sid hadn't gone up to the battlements because there's just not enough room. So he just kind of calls up. Are you sure it's dead?
I take my sword and I try to. Oh, my rusty axe. I try to whack at it once.
Where are you whacking?
At its. I guess at its skull, because it's whatever's closest to me.
You hit it with the axe, and as soon as you do, you hear a shattering sound as the legs that it was using to perch on the tower break off of the frozen body, and it falls to the ground and into the void.
Yeah, I think it's dead.
Huh. Neat.
Is there any increased reaction from the purpley glowy stuff?
No.
Really heads down. She's bored. And not looking forward to the cold.
It's getting chilly. Let's all go inside. Go warm up by that fire, and then maybe we can go to that door Omega was talking about.
I guess that's our only route from here on.
Omega looks so pleased.
So Middley's down by the fire, rebundling in her cold weather gear.
Come
Did you
on,
take it off?
light my fire.
For combat when we
Hey.
were exploring, because you said the interior wasn't
Still
as
cold.
but not like
Yeah, it's
Extreme.
not inclement weather.
Hey,
It's,
Sid, while we were out there, there's this really big hole that looked like there was like purple stuff, but at the very bottom, but like it was just infinite. And when I went to hit the, what'd you say it was, Fifi, a Gryphon? When I hit the Gryphon, it shattered and it fell into that giant hole. And I can't see where it went. It's like that hole went on to infinity.
why does it feel like Kevin's about to sing me a country song?
It's probably the abyss that guy was talking about in his letter.
Oh. So the abyss is like a really big hole. Got it.
Yeah, yes. Probably something we should try to stay away from.
Got it. All right, everyone. Try to stay out of that hole. I don't think it'd be good if you fell in there.
That's
Yeah.
accurate.
I'm gonna. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, good. Yeah, I was gonna go warm up by the fire while we wait to do the next thing.
I'm gonna smash another one of the really ornate chairs.
All
I'm
right.
going to take one of the chair legs, stick it in the fire for a bit.
Somewhere you hear the ghost of a carpenter whining.
Good. I'm gonna heat it up until it catches, and then I'm gonna go say, I'm gonna go unfreeze that handle of that door over there.
Oh, yeah,
I'll be
that's a good
back.
idea. Just watch out for the giant hole.
Okay. I'm gonna go take my torch, look out for any holes, and heat up the lock on the other door if there is a lock, or just
Okay. You
try to heat it up.
You trudge through the snow, which is waist high,
Mhm.
holding out your torch, which is actually helping to melt some of the snow in your path, but
Good,
just
good.
barely. And as you get over to about 200 foams across this training yard, you haven't fallen in any holes,
That's good.
and you do end up on the other side where there is another door, which also appears to be locked.
Okay. I'm gonna first try to heat it up with the fire,
Okay.
the lock. I'm gonna look for any locking mechanism.
Okay. There is a keyhole.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, I think my foot fits in it, so I'm gonna use my foot on the keyhole.
Roll a strength check. I'm just picturing her like trying to lift her feet out of the snow in order to kick.
17.
Yeah, that's a high kick.
Yeah. All right. With some difficulty, you kick the door. It doesn't budge.
I have to ask Boots to take care of that for me.
Call them Boots. Or
Yeah.
Boots?
Yeah, her name is Boots.
Why Boots?
I don't remember.
I think you meant books.
Yeah, it might be books. Can't read my own writing.
All right. Fair enough. All right.
Hey, DX, you there?
No, DX is still inside.
Okay, I'll wait till DX comes out. We're good.
Okay.
Yeah, that door's it's another hard door to open. Hey, Boots, you got another one of those papers that opens the door?
Not a paper, but I can just do it.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we might need it.
All right. And Fifi cast knock.
Okay, Fifi, you try to follow behind Omega, and you have a very hard time trudging through the snow, considering you can't see above it.
I'll just lift Fifi over my head.
Okay. You gonna let her do that?
Yep.
I don't think she can contest.
I want somebody to draw this scene, by the way. Just picturing Omega carrying Fifi above the snow. I love it. Alright, so you get over to the other side, and Omega sets Fifi down on top of the snow, which she doesn't weigh enough to fall in. So, you gonna cast Knock again?
Yep.
Alright, it is not magically sealed. The door unlocks.
Nice. Okay.
I just picked that spell.
I'm gonna bring us on back, and we'll hang out until everyone's ready to go, because I'm not that fucking stupid.
Hey, DX, did you see that hole outside?
Yeah, it's very, very creepy.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of reminded me of the hole that was in your shop. I remember I used to fist your hole all the time, and like I could never get my fist all the way down. Like it would just disappear. I remember having fun trying to do it.
You tried so hard though, Kevin. It was very impressive.
Or I did. I tried really hard, but I always appreciate that you let me fist your hole whenever I wanted to.
A boulder falls from the sky and kills everyone.
I protest.
Alright, it doesn't.
I'm sorry. I'm just, I think I'm a little homesick. Just remembering all the good things that we had back at home,
Yeah, I understand.
Like an abundance of food?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all the potatoes you could eat.
all the potatoes you can eat. Well,
Yeah.
So
you know,
one,
when I get back home, I hope you let me at least put my fingers in your hole at least once.
Oh yeah, sure, Kevin. I mean, old time's sake and all.
Appreciate it.
Kelly's gonna go stick her head in the snow outside.
are you sure you're unfamiliar with prostitutes?
No, they're in the book of Bob. We talked about this. I'll wash their feet.
Yeah, again, but we're talking about agriculture here. You know, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Definitely sowing some kind of seed.
All right, so when everybody's warmed up and ready to keep a move on, Books and we open the door over there.
I guess
Let's
we all
go.
Yeah, we all go.
Are we taking a short rest in here before we go?
Wait, before we leave, I'm gonna break another chair and turn all the legs into torches for us to carry.
Hey, does anyone need to take a short rest before we head on out? Maybe just rest for about an hour and then set on off, gain some of your strength back.
Well,
I mean,
I
I
won't say no.
I'm all right, Kevin.
Asking. All right. Well, then if everyone's okay, then we might as well head out.
Keep going.
Let's go.
Okay. So, you trudge through the snow to the door. It's
Carrying
unlocked.
torches.
Carrying torches. Who's opening the door?
Kevin.
I seem to be opening these doors recently. I try to open the door. Yeah, I'll open it.
Yeah, you're able to. You turn the handle, pull, the door opens. Not too much trouble, aside from the snow that you're pulling it through.
Hey, Fifi, you do work magic on these doors. I'm not sure how you do it.
Literally.
Even magic.
No, it's an expression. It's God's will. That's what I mean.
Blabbering.
Okay. It's not fully dark.
Does it appear lit by light, like natural light?
It seems like natural light. It's got like a bluish color to it.
Does it feel any warmer in there?
It does feel warmer than outside.
I mean, most places will.
Well, but if it was like a gaping hole to the outside, then it would be just as cold. So you say it's sufficiently bright to see normally, or just brighter than pitch black?
Brighter, but I would say I would consider this to be just a little better than dim light.
So it's like the blue light on my electric razor when it's resting on the cradle in the bathroom.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
It
Yeah,
illuminates
it's
the
like that.
room a little bit,
Yeah.
but not enough to make out the details of which cat I'm staring
it's
at.
more than that. It's like you can make out shape and definition.
So it's like 2 razors.
Two of them.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll let Kevin go first. Her dark vision's not needed. She's not volunteering.
Kevin goes first.
I get home.
Please don't. Okay. You enter into the room, and there's a stairway leading down, and your immediate impression of the room is something just feels different about here. It feels holy.
Because there's a hole.
Do I feel like?
I'm not really sure why.
Do I feel like how I feel when I read the Bible?
Confused?
Illiterate.
Oh, I'm sorry. When the Bible's read to me.
That's right, Georgina.
No, you have that special edition picture bauble.
There are some pictures in there. I mean, I see some other place to go, but something feels a little weird in here. Sid, you mind walking in here and telling me if you feel anything weird? I mean, definitely
Sid,
feels like Bob is around.
Sid will move up with Kevin.
Okay. The room, it opens up. When you go down the stairs, it opens up into a much larger room. and there is a bit of a cold breeze, but not as strong as you felt when you were going up the stairwell, for example. But you do feel it coming here, and it's as if air is rushing from inside here out the door that you opened to the outside. Is everybody gone inside yet? No, they haven't. You guys, some of you are still standing outside, right? Just
Yeah.
In case. Okay. The room it opens up to, you can see normally. And when you look up, you see why. There's light coming in from the outside through a stained glass window.
Cool.
Is it bright outside right now?
It's daytime.
Oh.
Yeah, because
I
we
wouldn't
slept.
Is
say
it-
it's necessarily bright, but the sun
Everyone, I think you can come in. At least get out of the cold.
Is it any particular design or just
it does have
random
design.
colors?
I'm now thinking about it, you guys might actually know. The
Just a
design
big.
appears to be a spear-wielding angelic figure.
He looks
Yeah.
cool, holding a stick.
She's in red and white.
It's my mother.
Or the windows that are depicting her, the stained glass that's depicting her is red and white. And around her, you see blue, as if making out sky, and then green, like an open, lush field. And standing upon that field, you see stained glass depicting, it looks like Elysian Knights.
I possibly seen any of this in any books that I've read.
You can roll a history check.
Can I roll a history check as well?
Sure.
Or a religion check?
You can do either of those, and you can roll with advantage.
Well, that was a 19. And that was a 6. So we're going to go with the 19.
Oops. What is my...
And religion and history are both +0, so it's a 19.
Oh, well, that's a plus. That's going to be a 17.
Both of you recognize this, you more so than most. This is
Thank you, plus 7.
This is a depiction of a deity known as Helone, the Fury.
Neat.
This
I like
is
the
what-
lady with the big stick. She's
It's,
inspiring.
H-A-L-O-N-E.
It's how.
Yeah, it's might have that seems to be what that letter was mentioning. Alone, the must be what they were worshiping, I guess, or
And as you say that, you look around and you see there is a statue in here that depicts her as well, except the wings have been broken off, as has one of the arms.
Are they on the ground next to the
Yeah.
statue?
And then looking around, you see that there are pews in here. This was likely a chapel of some kind. And sitting in one of the pews, hard to see because it is surprisingly outside of any of the direct beams of light. Sitting in that area is a body.
I'll check it. I'm gonna go bring my torch up to the body.
Okay.
Millie will follow.
You see the somewhat frozen, not entirely skeletal remains of an Elysian with a sword through his chest, his hand on the sword handle, and a note stabbed onto his chest. Basically, the sword is holding the note in place,
Question.
Is the hand like this or like this?
like this.
Is the note
It's like
legible,
stab
Yes.
or is it covered in blood?
The note appears to be covered in blood, but also legible.
Should be careful. I think it's.
I'm gonna read it as slowly as I can.
Does the sword look rusted?
It does look very old, but it's not been exposed to the elements. This room is not exposed
Right.
to it.
Okay, so then it's old but not rusted.
Correct.
Well, it's been soaked in blood at one point, so it's definitely rusted.
Well, I'm trying to gauge the quality of the sword. If it was of a certain material that doesn't rust, or if it's if it is in fact rusted from the blood or ambient moisture.
All right. I'll put it.
Millie
in
doesn't
I'll
use
read it
swords.
to you, but this is
Especially
also.
like shiny things. So if it's a high quality looking thing, it has the shiny appeal.
Shiny. Ooh, shiny.
The note says, damn it.
Booty, rockin' everywhere.
O Helone, pray forgive your humble servant. For too long have I let fear rule my heart, and in my cowardice have I been party to unspeakable acts. I know now I shall never see my children again, nor would I want them to look upon their father's face, and what it has become. I am outside her grace. Note ends.
Is Halone a
Deity.
popular deity?
I worship her.
Do I know?
Well, I mean, because like Millie is aware of was it Menfina?
Yes.
Would she know of Halone as tertiary to that, in that they are the
You
same
would have heard
pantheon?
the name. It is a name that's familiar to you from Cliffside, from things that you would have heard in Cliffside, particularly from Sid's classroom.
Yeah, so it's a
Ooh.
like that's like, oh, that's like Athena or Zeus. It is okay.
You know them. Helone is the patron deity of Ishgard.
Oh. Okay.
So he didn't want fear in his heart, so he put a sword in it? It's a little awkward.
Kevin,
Well,
can I borrow you for a
based on-
second?
Hey, yeah. Well, how can I help, Sid?
Do you think you can lift these broken parts of the statue?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I can try. What do you want me to do with them once I lift them?
Just hold them in place where they would be.
All right. I tried just that.
You want me to get the other half?
If you can.
I'll give it a shot.
How heavy are the wings? Like,
It's made of stone, so they're relatively heavy.
But if there's
well, but
wind
if
beneath
it
them,
is a human-sized statue or an enlarged statue,
It's enlarged, but the two of them should be able to hold it.
When they do,
One person to hold the other wing,
as they do that,
and the arm, right?
Yeah, one on each wing.
nobody mentioned the arm yet.
Oh, nobody mentioned the arm.
well, as they put things in the spots they should be, I'm gonna cast mending on them and try to put the statue back together.
Seeing that.
Cool. The wings are mended in place. They seem to be holding.
And the arm, if somebody can grab that.
Yeah, arm as well. Yeah.
Kevin picks up the arm, and the arm is holding a large stone spear. Are you being careful with how you're moving that arm around?
Nope.
Kevin gives himself a prostate exam.
Kevin's holding it and turning around. You almost get whacked by it, but
Really
just
dies.
in time. Kevin, you put it in place on the statue, and then Sid, you mend it?
Yep.
All right. The statue is once again whole.
And then you hear ding, and the door opens. You solved the puzzle.
I don't know if
oh,
What was that?
All of you feel a warm feeling come across you.
I don't know if it counts for much, but when things like this are broken, sometimes I feel it's better to keep them whole if we can do it.
Hey, if it makes you feel better, Sid, I don't see anything wrong with it.
All of you are under the effect of Bless for the next 2 minutes.
Yes. That good?
Feeling the spiritual acknowledgement. Millie's gonna, is this on a pedestal, or is it like
Yes, the
It's on a
pussy's on a
dais.
pedestal.
on a dais?
Yeah.
not this one. Not this one.
Dais was
On a
somehow
dais.
crushed and
On
killed.
it is.
So Millie will go to the base of the dais and just in her chalk she'll write Menfina greater than Halone.
You no longer feel blessed.
And she'll draw a crescent moon.
All right.
And
Immediately-
I say, put
immediately-
Rauger as well.
Nice. Immediately following you putting your crescent moon, you hear an ear-piercing scream. And it's just ringing out.
Just me? Or
No,
everyone?
everyone.
From that corpse?
Not from the corpse. It's ringing out from a door leading behind the chapel. And that's where we'll pick up next week.
Dun,
Let's
dun,
not
dun.
go that way.
I want to go that way.
Oh no, the ramifications of my actions.
It's the find out stage.
The consequences of my own actions.
Fucked around for the last time.
All right, great session, everybody. That was good. That was a lot of lore dump.
Millie is very content to be not blessed. To throw shade at not her deity.
Yeah.
However, anybody who is blessed, you get that D4 for attack rolls and saving throws.
I was actually really looking forward to you guys like missing out on some of the letters and then being like, "What does it mean? I don't get it."
I'm really happy with how the super glue inadvertently fucked that up.
It worked.
And Millie's foot broke for the third time, but I super glued it, but I spilled some on the base. And super glue plus fake grass looks like blood stains, so...
Oh, well, there you go.
You can just see the green that was there.
Right. All right. So, Dylan, you good to write for this week?
Yes, I even took notes to remind myself of everything that happened.
It's Adam's week, but Adam most likely is not going to be here next week. So
That's
I think we're
fair.
Top, which is Jimmy, or is it Eric?